Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 30 of Requiem. So, today we have an interesting start to the episode. We're gonna jump right into the recap so that we can jump right into the action. Because I've seen that the players have been strategizing and thinking about things, so I can't wait to see what happens. Last episode, our heroes traveled all the way from the Grand Arcanist's tower by foot to Oaza. They spoke to Agnar, learned a few more things about the world in their conversations with him, and then off they went, away from Oaza towards Nadar. Emily, before that, managed to read a few interesting chapters of the Magical Journeys of Big Blue. If you have interest in what those have inside them, since they are like little stories that I wrote for them, you can check out the previous episode. I can't really recap everything that was in there, so I'm sorry about that. But after that, they headed to the Sandcutter docks that were an hour away from Oaza, the same ones that they had used before when they arrived, looking for Nesli. They found that both the city and that settlement were now under heavier guard. Indeed, they found even vitromancers around that settlement. But through some clever wording from Emily, as well as some clever deception from the entirety of the group, they managed to push through and find Nesli, the half-crazy pilot of now Fireball. Was it the fifth or the fifth? Right. Even I'm forgetting, there's so many. They boarded the Sandcutter along with Agnar Dragonsbane, headed towards Nadar. On the first few days, or to be fair, there's only really 3 days of travel here that they had to accomplish, but on the first 2 days, some heavy things happened. Haj'Draal had 2 insanity points, and he himself was struggling with his own perspective on his faith and on his purpose as a wielder of that faith. Vesper was struggling as well with her feeling of powerlessness. How she failed to really do anything when the Grand Arcanist was kidnapped. And then, on the day after that, Violet sensed something terrible happen in the world. As she felt the deaths of thousands, she felt their pain. One of the group, wanted to further investigate what the lightning in the sky could mean. In its origin, this pale blue lightning that lingered like an aurora, erasing the stars from the sky. But upon looking towards it, Mick rolled a natural 1 and gained his 3rd point of insanity as Haj'Draal further drifts away from who he is and from his purpose. On the following day, just as a quick reminder, Emily, through a strike of inspiration, gained the ability to remove these insanity points, or to remove insanity points. I haven't decided if it will be a permanent ability or if it's just going to be a one-time thing, but she gained that ability. And then, just as they were cresting above a dune, seeing far off in the distance the green of the Elderroot forest, the giant, titanic, kind of world tree sized Elderroot, our heroes were attacked, ambushed by a werewolf. A werewolf of pale skin and patchy fur. A werewolf of no eyes. And volleys of arrows that were fired far, far away from a source that they couldn't even see. During this ambush, or in the initial phase of this ambush, Emily was grabbed by this werewolf. She was pushed out of the sand cutter and into the desert. Emily, I did not roll damage. I will roll your damage now.
Let's go.
Getting pushed. You take 13 points of bludgeoning from the fall. And it is now at this point that I'd like you to roll initiative.
I don't want to.
It's time to fight a werewolf.
I just choose not to.
Oh my god, virtual table not found.
12 for me.
Got it.
14 for me.
3.
Cleaning my glass.
Wait, why are you... this is not adding your bonuses.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, I have +0 anyway, so...
I have +5, so it should be 17.
Oh yeah, it's got
Got it.
nothing.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can fix
game
that
is-
real quick.
The game is paused. It says it's paused, so maybe that's why. I
Try
don't
to
know.
roll again, just to check it out.
I still nothing.
Give me a
Yeah.
moment. Give me a moment. I'm
Do
gonna
not add
close. I'm
initiative.
gonna close the world.
Mhm.
We're gonna consider those things though.
We're dead. It has ended already. No.
It's over.
Busy
We're
or
gonna-
muted.
We're gonna consider those rolls, okay? Just gonna do a quick update. We can't hear you. Oh no! What a terrible time for the microphone to die!
Oh, oh, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
I
are.
saw
There
the
it
green
is.
there. Okay.
Okay, let
I
me see.
punched the microphone and it stopped working.
Good job.
What a violent way of dealing with a microphone.
But
Right,
it was
guys.
with excitement because I rolled a 21.
Oh, try to join.
So
Try
I
to join
punched.
now. And give me a roll. So Emily was 17, right?
Yeah.
21
Joining
for
again.
Violet.
Yes.
I rolled a 3 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
And I have
did
no
see.
bonuses, so...
Got it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll as a test.
Nope,
Now it
doesn't
was
work.
a natural 20, but it didn't work, and it
Doesn't work.
doesn't
Okay.
count.
Do you guys mind adding
it
the
still doesn't-
bonuses?
But it's from D&D Beyond, because on D&D Beyond it also doesn't show with the modifiers.
Yeah, something's fucking up. Let's
Yeah, it's
ignore
from
that.
there.
Let's ignore that, and you guys will just add your bonuses from now on. Is that okay?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
gonna
sure.
be really hard, but I'll try.
Math.
Math, indeed.
Math, and with
Um,
spells and stuff, it's just like.
If you guys want, you
Yeah.
can just like do the math inside the VTT / roll d20 plus the number, and it'll do the math for you.
It'll be fine, I think.
All right,
hope.
so
Let's see.
21
I
for
have a
Violet.
calculator.
Vesper, what was
Gee.
yours?
14.
14.
Let me try doing something.
Well done,
Oh, this
nine.
one works. It's only initiative. Only initiative is not showing.
Oh,
Oh, that's weird and dumb.
Yeah.
All right.
And actually good because we only rolled one initiative, so
Yeah.
yeah.
it's done.
Yeah. All right, guys. Emily, you see the werewolf in front of you. This massive creature. Arrows are being fired at everyone. At initiative count 20, you will receive arrows in the face. I will make the attack rolls, and you will receive arrows in the face. Initiative count 20. But for now, the top of a round with an initiative of 24 is the werewolf. Standing in front of you, Emily, you see him with his claws scratch his chest. And as he does, lightning streaks across them. He's gonna walk up in melee range with you and going to make 3 melee attacks against you. I need one thing from you, Emily. As soon as you reach half hit points, I need you to tell me.
Okay, I'll try to remember that.
All right, here we go. First attack. That is a 23 to hit on the first one.
Yeah, but with that, I'm gonna reaction use my shield. So at least I have +5.
Yeah. What's the total of your AC now?
It still doesn't count. It's lower. I'm gonna get hit. But
Okay,
at
so
least
this hits. Got it.
Yeah, until the next turn, I have more.
All right, got it. Next one is a 30 to hit. Next one is an 18 to hit. So
Fails.
that misses. So 2 of them are gonna
Ooh,
hit.
shield.
Yay!
Yes.
Thank you,
Um,
shield.
Thank you.
You take. So you take 15 points of slashing damage and
Wait.
15 points of slashing and
Charges.
19 points of lightning damage.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I though? Does it count as a reaction with the inspired yelp?
Inspired Yelp is a reaction, yeah.
It's a reaction. I already used my reaction for the shield, so it won't
Indeed.
count. Alright.
So wait, she took 19 damage and how much shells?
15 and 19.
Okay.
And he is now going to make his last bite attack against you. That is a natural 19, so that is a bajillion to hit.
Oh. No, okay. Never mind.
I rolled max damage. That is 17
Dude.
points of piercing damage.
17.
As the jaws crush
Shy?
on you.
I am lower than half my HP.
All right. First of all, as you feel the jaws stuck or sick into you, into your clavicle, your heart beats another time. You were just bitten by a werewolf. As he removes his jaws from you. And he is now in his blood craze. But that's going to be his turn. Violet. It's yours.
Okay. I need to breathe. I will take my action to breathe. Okay. Okay. Violet knows that Emily has an ability to teleport to people. Because she has seen that already. So, watching Emily getting bitten and, I don't know, fucking dismembered.
Dismembered.
Almost. I mean, being Violet, her instinct is to just go. So right now, 35 feet.
You can jump. You guys are you are just like gliding above a dune. If you want to take a running jump, it can cover the entire distance, but you will take damage.
I mean, I'm able to get him. I mean, I can position myself. Maybe I wasn't there. I was
Sure,
where he was, where
Right.
Emily was taken.
Right, but you have to also consider that moving through the desert, through the sand, is difficult terrain.
Right.
So if you want to, be back, further back, and then take a running jump to try and land on top of him, you can also do that.
I think I'm going to try that. Yeah. I'm gonna run and jump to them.
All right. So I'm going to just roll an acrobatics check to see the damage that you're going to take.
Acrobatic. 13.
You're going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you jump in their direction, and as you fall down, you kind of twist your ankle and you have to roll into it. You hurt yourself, but you're there.
As a bonus action, I don't know if I can do this, but as I'm jumping, I will grab the crux, and I will activate one of the things.
One of the abilities? The abilities are an action to trigger.
It is? Oh fuck. It's fine. I will use it.
Okay.
And
What is the color?
I will activate yellow color, so my allies within 10 feet become resistant to lightning.
Okay.
And if I attack this creature, it can take reactions.
Very well. So you take out the prismatic crux out into your hand as you jump up, and you channel the ability that you know it has, that you had seen Grime use before. And in that moment, you sense her presence, and you sense the presence of the very earth in it as well. And as it glows yellow, zapping with electricity, you land down with it active, and you can sheath it again if you want.
I will sheath it, and I will action surge.
Action surge!
And I think I'm going to try something stupid. Wait.
Right. Can't wait to see it.
What, I will try to do compelled duel with him. Can I do that? Can I action surge and cast a spell?
You can. What's the save?
It's Wisdom 16.
That is a natural 18 from him.
Yes.
He's going to succeed on the compelled duel as you try to reach into his mind, try to call him to your attention. There's just this primal sense of duty, this kind of commanding presence in his mind that doesn't allow him to really even listen to what you're trying to your spell, to your casting, to your goddess's power to compel him to fight you. He resists and shakes off the effect.
For this. Okay, I will just try to be there for Emily and be next to her.
All right. So, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
He's going to use his legendary action to maul Emily twice again. Your AC is still increased.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 15 and a natural 1. Both of them are going to miss as the claws...
God bless.
When they penetrated the arcane shield you put around you the other time, this time they just glance off as some strength comes to you as you stand next to Violet. And we come to initiative count 20. On initiative count 20, arrows are going to come to the people on the ship. So, arrow towards Haj'Draal. Natural 20.
Misses. I mean, it's natural. Never
A
mind.
natural
never mind.
20 is an automatic critical hit.
Yeah.
It's without the
never mind.
bonuses.
It does not miss, actually.
That is a 20 dirty on Vesper.
Can I deflect missiles on that?
You can try, certainly.
Okay. Because 20 just hit, so...
Very well. We'll deal with, I'll roll the damage just in a moment. I have to roll an attack for Agnar.
Yep.
That is an, that is an 18. Agnar is going to use his reaction. And you see, coming from under, kind of under his cloak, this shield of ash envelops him, and the arrow is immediately stopped in a thick layer of ash. Alright, so, first the damage for Mick. It's a natural 20. You take 23 points of piercing damage, Mick. And
Yep.
now the damage for you, Vesper, for you to deflect, that is going to be a total of 11 for you to deflect. Let's see if you can do it.
6 plus 18, so yeah.
You deflected. You go ahead and you grab it out of the air, and as you do, the arrow vanishes from your hand. I need you to roll an intelligence saving throw for me.
Don't.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Oh, that's not bad. 14. 14?
That is a failure, sadly. As the arrow disappears from your hand, you feel a pain in your shoulder, and you see the arrow there. Haj'Draal, you see Vesper react to nothing. There's nothing on her shoulder, but Vesper, you believe so hard that the arrow hit you that it actually does. And you take the full 11 points of psychic damage this way.
I used that before. It doesn't taste good.
Yeah, it sucks when it's on the other side, isn't it?
Yes.
All right. It's going to be Agnar's turn now. Agnar is going to move to the helm real quick, and he's going to grab onto the wheel and try to steer the cutter so that he can do his best to maneuver this. And he's going to yell, "I don't exactly know how to do this, but save your friend!" And he's going to try and turn the cutter to maneuver around Yorick for as long as you guys want to. This will happen at the beginning of every round. The cutter will move. Okay, so right now it will stay on this position. Top of the round, before Yorick's turn, the cutter will move. Understood?
Okay.
All right. He's going to use his action to begin steering it. It is now Emily's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Dimension Door through the wand that I have.
Mm-hmm.
I'll touch Violet as well.
Hold.
So that
As you do that, Yorick is going to use his reaction to use Blood Curse of Weaving. You see him stare into you and extend his hand, and you feel your blood, almost like a blood-bending feeling. Your arms begin to react. And he is going to counterspell it, amplifying his Blood Curse to counter 5th level spells, and is going to take damage from doing that. He took 16 points of necrotic damage from countering your...
Well, we weren't expecting
spell.
that. Goodbye, Violet. Goodbye, campaign. I already have a lot of characters created, so it's fine.
But as you reach out the wand, Emily, your hand twists, and the wand, you can't complete the motion to summon the spell, and you end up kind of feeling constricted. But she has to take the wand out.
yeah. Did I use the charges then? I presume so.
No,
Like,
I'm gonna say this is not a counter spell. He is stopping you from casting the spell before you can even weave it.
Okay, let me remove the charges then.
Yeah, so you can still hold the Dimension Door charges. That is going to be his reaction, Emily.
Well, can I cast another spell then?
You use your action.
No.
You use your action. You can only use bonus action if you want to.
Yeah, a spell that is a bonus action.
Oh, in that case, sure, yeah. In that case, 100%.
If I even have any, to be honest.
Since the Dimension Door spell failed the casting, I would say you have access to any spell as a bonus action. Doesn't need to be a cantrip.
Yeah, but...
Any Misty's Pep?
No, I have no Missy Pip. I think bonus action I only have healing words. So I might just take a potion. Yeah.
Fair enough. Bonus
I
action
think
to
it's
chug
better.
a potion.
Yeah.
Go right ahead. Ooh!
29. Let's go.
29.
Oof.
That's awesome. You chug the potion.
I chug the potion and now like I can't do anything.
Are you moving or are you staying put?
You think I'm moving?
It doesn't. Oh no, I didn't attack him.
Yeah, like
He just
he's
used his
OP.
reaction. He just used his reaction.
Yeah, but like,
All right, he can't attack you.
Yeah, it doesn't have opportunity.
He doesn't have opportunity attacks. If you want to get away from him right now,
oh, okay. I'm just scared because usually they have so
You-
much shit.
you can move at half movement speed, okay? 'Cause,
Yeah, so I have
it's-
30, so it's 15.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll move it here. I sit and descend. No, I don't. I'm joking. Yeah.
Very
By
well.
the way, does Emily leaving half HP do anything? Churchy also.
If
talked
she
about it?
heals back to more than half, yes, he will lose his blood craze.
Okay, so have you, Fish?
What?
Have
Sorry.
you healed back to more than half of your HP?
Yes, I have.
He has lost his blood craze, which is good. All right. So that ends your turn. At the end of your turn, he is going to use his one of his legendary actions to. Man, this fucking sucks that I'm doing this to you, but he jumps in Emily's direction using Woven Prowess. I need you to make a dexterity or strength saving throw, whatever you prefer.
yeah, but dexterity or strength.
You have to beat a 16.
I can't.
A minus
opportunity.
3
No.
or a plus 8. I wonder which one I'll pick. Dexterity. Natural 20!
Nice.
Oh, the saving also doesn't have the,
Yeah, also
the
doesn't
modifier.
Doesn't have
yeah.
the thing. That's weird.
It's a 28.
Clap nonetheless.
As he jumps up to land on top of you and pummeling his fists into the ground, you manage to duck out of the way and avoid getting knocked.
I spin.
Oh.
And I giggle while spinning.
Oh, you
Yeah.
giggle!
Yeah.
Okay, very well.
It's Emily. It's not
Of
making
course.
fun of him. It's just like the spin is fun, you know.
Of course. I don't think he cares if you'd make fun of him, to be honest. I think the guy is lasered in on you. All right, that's going to be his legendary action. Second legendary action. Vesper, your turn.
Okay. Stupid dog.
No, Brooks,
Dog,
I'm
you
not
make me
gonna
look
like
bad.
hearing that.
Does anyone have a bone to throw? With Chase?
I have a stick.
I can take mine out if you want.
I can take mine out. Fucking dragon bone.
Oh
Oh, I
gosh.
understood. Good one.
Dark
So
Souls reference.
Emily
Everything's
is
a Dark Souls
pretty
reference.
close to.
Right, you just have to jump down
Oh,
from the thing.
Would I be able to use my action to get down and get Emily back into the boat?
No. You would not be able to fully. You would be able to pull her close to the boat, but or to the ship. But for you to actually get her up, that would be more than your action. And I say this because it's a moving ship, and and you still it still kind of like glides up and down. So at times it's like 10 foot or it's like 10 or 15 feet of height for you to get over, and then others is like 20-25, you know. So it will take your action to fully more than
Can
your
I
action to fully
Ask
do it.
something.
Yeah.
Would someone? Would she be able to, for example, hold her action to help Haj'Draal on his action?
100%. If Vesper wants to get down there and get close to the ship and hold her action, if Vesper manages to drag Emily that way and then hold it, then Haj'Draal would be able to help you.
Okay. Yeah, then I want to do that. I want to try to get Emily on the boat away from Puppy.
Boat away from Puppy. Very well.
If I would like I would have to get off, so I would have to jump off, right?
Yeah, you have to jump off. I'm gonna need. In this case, it's not really a running jump. You're just like hopping off. I will still ask an acrobatics check from you because it's still you have slow fall, right?
Yeah, I have slow fall.
Fuck that, stupid monk. You don't. You won't take damage. You just drop down.
Okay, and then I try to grab Emily and try to pull her.
All right. So you pull her 5 feet there, so it's going to be your assisted movement. I'm going to move your token, Emily. You're going to be... It's going to look like she's already there, but she's at the very edge, and she's holding her action to push Emily up whenever Haj'Draal is there. If both of you combine your actions, then 100% you will be able to get Emily to the top if you want.
Okay.
All right, Vesper. Anything else using a bonus action?
I don't think I have much else that I can do as bonus action. Yeah. I'll hold it for now.
Hold your bonus action.
I don't really have anything else I could dodge. That would be it.
All right, very well. Then at the end of your turn, he's going to use his last legendary action.
No, you don't.
And he's going to leap on top of the cutter and block.
Now I have an opportunity attack, right?
No. No, he moves without opportunity attacks on his legendary action. I'm so sorry. I'm going to need Emily to make another dexterity or strength saving throw. You have to beat a 16.
17 plus 8. I beat
You
it.
beat it again. He slams on top of the cutter. But he doesn't manage to hit you or damage you as you duck out of the way to avoid his claw that was trying to reach to bring you into him. That is his last legendary action. He's standing on the cutter. Haj'Draal, your turn.
So did I waste? I didn't understand very well. Did I use an action to
No, not
pull up
yet.
Emily?
You can
Not
if
yet.
you want to, but not yet.
I was just preparing it, but then the dog happened.
It's still good, you know. If you want to get her aboard the ship, it's one of those situations where you got to get her into the ship and then you got to get him out of the ship too.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I can already help Emily up to the ship
You can
right now.
Yeah,
Not-
you 100% can go and use your action, and combining both of you and Vesper's actions, you get the right timing and the right push to, without a check, get her over into the ship.
Okay, then I'll do that. I will do that. I will do that. Haj'Draal will just hyper focus on getting Emily safe,
Yeah.
and he'll cooperate with Vesper to help her up to the sandcutter once again.
And I'm going to stop you. Your insanity, Haj'Draal. The thoughts in your head, the conflict within you. You want to focus on cooperating, on helping them, on getting them. But can you really? Are you even strong enough to pull Emily up? You see in her your brother. The body decaying. One that you failed saving. Emily will just be another one. You have moved and used your action, but due to your 3 insanity points, you did not manage to help her.
Okay.
Remember what we talked about in the
Yeah.
previous episode?
Yeah. I remember.
You still have your bonus action if you want to.
Well,
Use bonus
then
action to help.
Haj'Draal, as you freeze in that moment, tell me, what are you doing to wrestle your mind back to you? From the control of these thoughts, what are you trying to hold on to here, Haj?
in this particular moment, with all the adrenaline going on, I'd say the main thing that is anchoring down, or trying to anchor down Haj'Draal is just the thought of keeping his friends safe. That's all he just... What he sees right now is nothing, like I said, laser focusing. He wants nothing but to get his group, his friends to safety, and after that he can start rationalizing. And with the mess that his mind has been going on, he can finally hold on to a sane thought that is this adrenaline, this instinct of instantly helping those close to him to protect. Exactly.
All right, then I will allow you a wisdom saving throw.
Let's go. Let's go.
DC is pretty high because this is the first time you're wrestling with your insanity.
Natural 20. Thank you, friend. I bet
Power
you
of
don't regret
friendship.
that right now.
Yes.
Look at him trash talking me. On a natural 20.
I'm sorry, it's just funny. It's just funny.
It's fine. You succeed, and you manage to. Although you hesitate, and you, Emily, you see that Vesper, you noticed it instantly. His hesitation that makes your heart skip a beat. But then, just as Emily is looking down at Vesper, expecting something to happen, you feel a hand on your dress pull you up, and Vesper pushes you up as well. And you are now on board. I will put you on board here.
God bless. Dalgar bless, I'm sorry.
That is... Look, Mick, you rolled a bajillion natural ones last session.
Yeah,
This
true.
is...
It was time.
It was the one that mattered right here.
Real.
All right, Mick, that was your action. You still have your bonus action.
So for a bonus action,
And, excuse me, I'm so sorry about that. To interrupt you again. I will clear 1 insanity point due to your natural 20.
I'm a little bit less crazy. Wait, does that mean that I lose the perks that we talked about yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Oh fuck. That's
Dang,
such.
but also not dang.
From now on, I can't stop you.
I am like deep down. I am hoping to roll another natural 1 again. Let's see.
It's the intruser. The Weaver's getting to Mick, not Haj'Draal. Weaver's getting into Mick's head.
Oh man, I was having fun role playing a bitch. Okay. All right. So let's say the insanity point being cleared, Haj'Draal, helping Emily. I'd say we can agree that he starts to feel his humanity slowly, very slowly creeping back again with this with the thought that he was able to fight back this feeling and help his friend, which is always his main priority. And with this, Haj will take a deep, very clear moment to glimpse around, seeing as he's now a little bit more concentrated on everything that's going on. And he'll see that his friends are looking a little bit hurt. And with that, he'll try to, as much that he thinks that he might not be worthy, as he's been failing his god, he will call upon his aid to use Mass Healing Word on 3rd level.
Very well. Go ahead and roll. As you see Haj'Draal extend in kind of the most honest plea that you've seen him do recently. The light clears through and breaks through the world. Tell us, how much does Emily heal here? She's the only one that took damage.
I'm casting Mass Healing Word, but it's not showing on a Foundry for
It's
some reason.
She's
bugging.
not the only one. I took 1 damage.
Let me see what it says. Nothing on the game log, which is weird.
Do you want to just roll the dice on VTT? You just go check
Yeah,
the dice for
how
3rd
much-
level.
Yeah, 3rd level. So let me check. Yeah, okay. 3rd level is the bare
base.
minimum for healing words. So that's 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is
Your
plus
wisdom.
5.
Yeah.
Okay, roll 1d4 plus 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 6.
You rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Shit. Still, your wounds heal up a
It's a
little
6.
bit. But Haj'Draal, when you pull her and when you heal her, the wound she has on her shoulder from the bite looks to be festering and does not close
Oh,
with
necrotic.
your healing. Not necrotic, something worse.
Oh, okay. So does that mean that she didn't get healed?
No, she got healed. She got the 6 hit points back. But that wound specifically did not heal.
Okay, I noticed there's something
slashes.
fishy going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You're done?
I'm done.
Top of the round, it is the cutter moving. The cutter. Oh, whoa. I'm going to grab everybody. The cutter is going to move here. And he's going to rotate.
Whoa.
Hi. I'm getting nauseous.
He's going to rotate and move it here so that it doesn't go very far away from everybody else. I'm sorry, let me adjust.
Agnar's fallen off the ship.
Let me adjust. Ah!
Get his man back.
Let me adjust the tokens now. Oh my god, I can't stop not like moving the thing. Okay, there we go. There we go. You guys were more here to the side. And now I gotta get the boy out of there. How am I gonna do that? I know I'm gonna do that.
Damn.
Look at this.
Ooh.
Look at this movement.
Puzzle cutter.
500 IQ.
Okay, he's gonna be around here. I'm gonna pull you guys a little bit more to the side, so that he's actually where he was. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the cutter's turn of moving. It is now Yorick.
Does Vesper stay there?
Vesper's gonna stay there. She was on the ground, pulling her up at the right moment.
For me, the boat and the pawns are not aligned.
They're not aligned. Well,
The boat's over here. The boat's over here.
I don't know what to tell you. They look good to me, so they'll look good to anyone
So I'm
else.
assuming the pawn, because looking at the stream, the boat should be where the pawns are. So I'm
Yeah.
going to use that for my measurement.
Very well. You can also try to refresh and see if it helps you. It's Yorick's turn. He's going to move kind of to the center of the ship, over yonder, over here, and he's within melee of both of you because he's a large creature. And what he's going to do is you see, with his action, Yorick kind of assumed this very woven position with all fours on the ground, and his chest inhales. He's gonna cast his Howl of the Shattered. I'm gonna need Haj'Draal, Agnar, Emily, and also Vesper and Violet, as you hear it streak across this moonlit night, to roll an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh.
That's a total of 8.
13.
13, gotcha.
17.
Does
Failure.
do they have advantage because of the Omar's gift?
Omar's gift is for mental control things. This does not control their mind.
No. Oh, natural one.
You've all failed. Okay. You're gonna need I'm gonna need a moment.
Okay. I was going to use Indomitable.
Do you want to?
No, I think there's more problematic stuff to use then.
Very well.
She's saving her consumables. Like in the boss fights. I better not heal against God. There might be another enemy coming later.
You take 23 points of psychic damage, all of you. And you have disadvantage on your next saving throw, all of you. Next one, unlimited duration, so the next one is a disadvantage. And you are all vulnerable to Yorick's Crimson Right damage. So you are all vulnerable to lightning damage as of now.
I think I'm resistant. Does that make me take neutral then?
Yeah, you'll take neutral.
Okay.
Can
yeah.
I use my reaction to reduce the damage?
Has your turn come up yet since you used the shield?
Yes.
It has? So yeah,
It has.
you can indeed do the Inspired Yell.
1d10. 3. Alright.
Reduce it by 3. You might need those 3, you never know, right?
Yep.
And as for his bonus action, he's going to use Blood Curse of Insanity. And he's going to reach into your mind, Emily. I need you to make another intelligence saving throw. You have to beat a 17.
13. Again.
You are stunned for 1 minute, and you need to reroll at the end of each of your turns. You'll reroll the save. While you are under this effect, at the beginning of your turn, you're going to take 1d8 psychic damage as well, and your hit point maximum will be reduced by the damage you take. If at least 20 hit points are reduced this way, you gain 1 point of insanity, and your wisdom score is reduced by 1.
I'm already lost.
Permanently. I have it here.
Okay. Alright.
I have it here, so don't worry.
By the way, I didn't do this at disadvantage because I forgot, but I still failed, so...
Yeah.
It's whatever.
But it's cleared now. The disadvantage is clear.
Yeah, okay. So I'm stunned. I take 1d8 hit each turn.
Yeah, at the beginning of each of your turns, and you'll reduce your hit point maximum by the amount of damage you take.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to be...
18, if it's 18, it's 1 insanity point. Like the total
if it's
gets
20,
18.
the total is 20. If the total is 20, then yeah, you get 1 point of insanity. And minus, you remove 1 point from your wisdom score as well.
Okay.
All right, that's going to be Yorick's turn. That brings us to Violet.
Violet will use her ability to double her movement speed.
Thunder and lightning.
Yes. And she'll be able to move 15... No, wait. I already have
30?
half, so 15, 30. 30 feet?
You can move at your full speed, yeah. Indeed.
Oh, exactly, yeah, okay. So, will I have to jump?
Yes, you can do an acrobatics or athletics check. I'll give you the attempt to jump here. It would probably be athletics, to be fair with you, but also another thing, you have even more movement speed because he has damaged Emily and he has damaged Haj'Draal. So you have your Swift Vengeance, which means it even increases it further.
True, I forgot that. Okay, yeah, but that's my bonus action. I would use my bonus action on your next turn to move half your speed. So
You're correct.
I won't do that. Okay, so
let's move.
I'm going to try to jump there.
Okay, it's a running jump. It's usually athletics, but I'm gonna allow you the acrobatics if you are willing to take a higher DC. What do you want? Lower DC but athletics, or higher DC but acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
All right.
Please. 23.
23 is going to be enough.
Okay.
You jump up. Everybody around you, as you land close to them, will become resistant to lightning.
Exactly, yeah. As I jump, I am... Oh, can I attack him?
You can, yeah. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna do a...
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Can you Control Z, please, for me? Just so you can be on top of the ship with everybody else and not under it.
Okay. Can I go now?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay. I don't know if I should attack. Okay. I will take my three attacks.
Very well. Let's pump him up then.
It says here that he can take reactions with my attacks. Do I need to hit?
Yeah.
It doesn't say that, right?
But you'll have to hit, yeah.
Okay.
It's like it works like shocking
grass.
grass.
Okay. When you hit an attack. So, it's plus 10. 16.
16 is going to miss.
28.
28 is going to hit.
And 15. For this,
15 is going
I'm
to miss.
rolling like shit.
You pumping anything into this first strike?
Yes, I will. I
Show you the world.
So I can divine smite. I can't because I don't have it. Or do I? Do I have it?
You do. It's a feat, not a spell.
Exactly. So I can put the spell and the feat, right? So if I want to do thunderous smite and divine smite.
You'd have to spend your bonus action for thunderous smite,
Oh, okay.
which you already have. But you activated the thing. Your left-handed strikes push people away. Right?
That is true. Yeah. I was thinking about the damage only, but okay. So I will punch him with the left, and I will
Okay.
divine smite.
This is gonna be your first divine smite. Let's roll the damage. Let's roll the damage. It will be 3d8, not just the 2d8. You'll get the bonus from hitting him, one of the targets of your vengeance.
Okay, yes, and I can. Sorry, what did you say?
I said it was 3d8 for the smite,
Oh,
the total
yes.
damage of the smite. You can also pump a combo at the same time if you want. It's up to you.
That's true. Yes, and also because they damaged him, I have advantage also.
You would.
Yeah,
On
on
your-
all of them.
Is it all of them, or is it just the first one?
Oh, actually, yeah, it's only the first one. Yeah. Wait.
Still, the first one missed. You can re-roll one
I
again.
can. Yeah. So if you eat the first attack. Okay. Come on. Yeah. Okay. It fell. 14. Fuck you.
What do you say fuck me for?
Clearly
Your
your fault.
Okay. Oh, and I can also do a combo dice, right? I can
Yeah.
do knockouts. I will try to knock out as well.
All right. So the
DC
total
18.
the total is going to be, for clarification to everybody, so it's 3d8 from the smite, plus
Yes.
1d8 from your swift vengeance,
Yes,
and now the extra combo.
exactly. 1d10.
Go ahead, roll
And plus
everything.
6 plus 5. Okay, the 3d8. Oh my god. 6 total.
All right.
6 thunder damage plus 5.
So 6 plus 5 is what you're telling me, right?
Yes, plus 5 again. And plus 2. I'm rolling so good.
So for
Oh,
total
and plus 6. Plus 6 thunder.
18 plus 6 thunder. Right. So that is a total of 24 damage, if I'm not mistaken. Violet, this is
Sorry.
Knockout
let me
strike, right?
just see. Yes, knockout. It's DC 18 Constitution.
succeeds.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
So
A
the
lot of dice are
divine-
nervous.
Yes. So I think. Wait, it's just another thing. Wait.
Yeah.
If the Swift Vengeance is triggered, it deals additional 1d8 radiant damage.
Yeah. That's why I told you 4d8. Yeah. Did you roll that extra one or no?
It's 4d8.
Yeah, it's the
That's
3d8 from the smite plus the 1d8 from this bonus that you're talking about.
Oh, okay. So I only one left then.
Yeah.
Plus 3.
Right, plus 3.
Okay.
Now, Violet, please describe to me. It's your first divine smite. How does it look?
So the moment I jump and land, I only hit one attack. So the first one fails, but when I hit the second one, it's like green vines come out of my hand, and they kind of penetrate his face.
Oh, it's in the face. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
And
it's pretty much
as
that.
you jump up for your left hand on his face, the divine radiant light on your left fist turns into vines, and as you punch him, he
It goes
falls
back.
down into the ground 10 feet. So he was over here,
And he can't have reactions.
and he cannot have his reaction. All right. All right, Violet, is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn. And everyone is resistant to lightning damage. 10 feet from me.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use his legendary action to leap up again. I'm gonna need Violet and Haj'Draal. Agnar is supposed to be raised up, so I'm not gonna count this for him. To roll dexterity or strength saving throws, whichever you prefer. You have to beat a 16.
Oh, natural
For
19.
this, 6.
Oh shit. 6 from you, Haj?
Yes.
Haj, you're going to take, as he smacks into the ground, you're going to take... Oh, I rolled low. 7 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and you are prone. You are currently on the ground. As he pushes the cutter a little bit, down, you lose your balance and go on the ground. And now, arrows flying down on you. You guys are gonna have, because you have big boy Yorick in front of you, you guys are going to benefit from, I'd say, she's a pretty good archer, but you guys are gonna get full cover for this, or excuse me, 3/4 cover, which means your AC will be at +5. All right. So consider +5 to your ACs. So Haj'Draal, 32 to hit. No, 31.
Yeah, okay,
31 to hit. Yeah.
Hits.
Violet, that is a 19 to hit. You have a
Misses.
+5. Misses. And Emily, that is 17 to hit.
Nope.
Mrs. Emily. And the other one for Agnar is going to be a 27 to hit, which is going to hit him even if he reacts to it. All right, so damage for who got hit. The first one is it was Haj'Draal, right? That got hit.
Yep.
But
By the way,
he's yeah,
I'm stunned. I don't know if that influences it.
it will, and it's going to influence Haj'Draal as well. He's prone, so attack is made at disadvantage, which means he might not get hit. That is for you, Haj'Draal, a 26. You have +5 to your AC.
Then misses. At
26
27. Yeah.
Awesome. 26 misses you, and now advantage for Emily. I rolled into the ether. 22.
By one.
Then Emily's gonna be the one taking the damage. I already rolled the value. It was 11 points of piercing damage that you take. And Haj is going to take, oh my lord. Or not Haj, excuse me, Agnar is going to take minimum damage. Which means that is 10 points of damage. For Agnar.
Do I have to inform you that I'm below health?
Half health, yeah.
Half? Okay, yeah, I am.
Alright,
For health.
Yorick.
Below, yeah.
He's getting into a blood craze again as you see the dark blood that is in his veins start to pump full as he becomes this veiny, muscular, patchy-furred werewolf again. Those are the arrows. It's Agnar's turn. Agnar is going to steer the wheel, and he's going to try to hit him. He's at melee range, so what can he do? Man, he's a hero. He's gonna move back 10 feet into the edge of the thing. Yorick is not interested in him. Will not opportunity attack on him.
He couldn't. It doesn't have reactions.
Also true. He's going to fire 3 arrows at him.
Let's go, Agnar!
Agnar?
Misses the first one.
No,
Fuck Agnar.
Hits the second one with a 22.
Let's go, Agnar.
And hits the third one with a 23.
2 out of
As
3 ain't
he
bad.
shoots 3 arrows fast, he yells, Silver! We need silver for the werewolf! And you see that the tips on his arrows are silver. And as they hit Yorick, you see him recoil to the silver. He's going to take... Wait, let me take notes. This is a lot of math right now.
With my intelligence saving throw, I could have used advantage because of the power of friendship, because of the amulet that we have.
The amulet, that is for effects that control your mind, right?
It
Is it not?
doesn't say, no.
I don't remember that, actually.
Power of friendship. While within 10 feet of another creature wearing this item, you have advantage on intelligence saving throw.
Go ahead and roll them then. You were right, Violet. Go ahead and roll them then.
No, I think it's fine. We can do like if next.
Gotcha. Let me do some math. 15, 15, 30, 30, 44. Am I doing this right? Yeah, I am. 44 points of damage. And it is at this point, as he is damaged with the silver, that you notice how he behaves when he takes more damage, or excuse me, he takes the damage that he's supposed to. And you notice that your punch, the radiant damage seemed to affect him, the thunder damage as well, but your actual punch didn't hit him as hard as you were expecting. It seems he's resistant to at least that part of your punch. Mm-hmm. Now I need to roll a saving throw for him, which he is going to succeed. You see him recoil and almost kind of lose balance and drop out of the ship, but he manages to hang on and regain his composure, and is still standing. The cutter doesn't have anyone at the wheel, so it's gonna go in a random direction now, but it's what Agnar could do to help. He is also going to bonus action do something that you guys can't quite understand. You see him take out another arrow from his quiver, a arrow that looks slightly different, and the tip of the arrow begins to ignite with a little bit of flame. Alright, so that's going to be Agnar's turn. At the end of Agnar's turn, it's Yorick's turn, and he's gonna attack. He's gonna use his legendary action, one of his legendary actions, to maul. He cannot reach Emily, so he's gonna try to shove one of you away. Let's see which one it's going to be. I'm gonna roll here on the VTT. 10 under, it's Violet. 11 up, it's Haj'Draal. It's Violet. The ship rolled an 8.
Let's go, ship.
Let's fucking go, ship. Alright, Violet. Attack against you. First one is a 25.
It hits. Do I still have the +5?
No, that was for the arrows fired from the lady. And then the second one is a 20.
Both hit.
Both are gonna hit. These are attacks with his claws. First one is an 11. 11 points of slashing damage. Plus 11 points of slashing damage plus 5 points of lightning damage reduced to 2 points. Second attack is to that is 9 points of slashing damage. And 1 point of lightning damage reduced to 1, so you just take 1.
Yay.
Alright, that's going to be it. Emily, it's your turn.
So I'm still stunned, right?
Still stunned. The end of your turn?
It's at the end of my turn, okay. But I'm gonna take 1d8, right?
Psychic damage right now, yeah. I'll roll it.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You take 6 points of psychic damage.
6 points.
6 points of psychic damage, and your maximum hit points are reduced by 6.
How do I do this? Override max HP.
And then I'm gonna need you to roll your thing.
6. Okay, does it work? Yeah, it works. Nice. And now I'm stunned, so I can't do anything, right?
Correct.
Just stunned.
Just to see if you get out. At advantage, you need to
salvages.
beat an 18. No, excuse me. Excuse me. Wait. Let me confirm that. Yeah, it's an 18.
Please.
Wow.
I rolled
Wow.
a 2. I rolled a 2 and a 3, and I have a -1, so it's a 2.
Still stunned, Emily. I'm so sorry. At the end of your turn, he's gonna use another of his legendary actions to maul. Let's see which one. Again, same shit. Doesn't really care. It's still violent.
Still violent.
That is a 28 to hit. That is a 14 to hit.
It misses.
So 28 is going to hit you for 15 points of slashing damage. And 2 points of lightning damage reduced to 1 because of your resistance.
Get out of the way!
That's going to be his legendary action, bringing us to Vesper's turn.
Okay.
Woman overboard!
I will step of the wind to dash
Yeah.
and get back up on the boat. 'Cause that gives me 100, so that should
Yeah,
that should be more than enough.
you're a monk. You also don't need a check because you can just climb shit, right? You can.
Yeah, I just walk up vertical surfaces.
Yeah. So you can go there.
I get in the boat.
Yeah, you're making Violet a little bit jealous. She has to roll for this shit, and you're just.
It's my one saving feature.
I'm sure.
I can go far.
Right, what are you doing?
All right. Now that I am in the boat. What was my bonus action? Oh, hold on, let me. The key point.
I would also like
forget.
to tell you guys he has used 2 legendary actions out of 3.
How does Violet look?
Half bad.
Okay.
Very precise information.
Very precise. So I think in that case I will try to hit him.
Try to hit him. I like that plan, Vesper. Go right ahead. Try to hit him.
Alright.
Does a large creature get hit with advantage since we're all surrounding him? Or is that not
You're not flanking him exactly, so no.
Okay.
Yeah, we
okay.
could. I don't
He's
think we
also
could
pretty
flank him.
fast still, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
So Crusher, he's size large, so
Yeah.
it would still work as a knockback.
It would.
Crusher, okay, because
would.
it's not more than one size larger than me, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's just one size larger. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if we can do this.
Let's go.
24.
That is going to hit.
and Second one, 23.
That is going to hit. All right. So
Okay.
you're using the crusher on the last attack, right?
Yeah.
So that you push him away. Are you putting anything else on your attacks, or just that?
I could try to stunning strike.
You can. I'll tell you this. If you let's imagine, right? You want to use crusher on your second one. You use
Yeah.
crusher to push him away. He would, if he's stunned, he would be stunned after
On
the
the ground.
crusher. Yeah, on the ground. If you
Right.
want to do that.
Okay.
Okay. But you can use it on both as well. Up to you.
I'll do the first one, stunning strike, with the staff ability.
Oh, you're activating it.
Yeah. So 2 key points for 2d4 from his saving throw to resist it.
That might do it. That might do it. Do you want to be the one rolling the 2d4s?
I'm scared too, but I can do it.
Go ahead.
DM acting like he doesn't have
Oh,
legendary
6.
resistance.
He fails a saving throw. He's gonna use one of his legendary resistances to succeed it. That is -1.
We burn one.
Yeah, he burned one. He
We
still has
burn
2.
one.
So first attack, let's do the saving throw part, and then we'll do the damage, okay?
Okay.
So now for the second attack, you want to try and stunning strike him again, and also Crusher, right?
Yes.
All right. Are you using the staff ability on the second attack as well?
I'll use one d4. No,
Right.
wait. Because that's another 2 key points.
Think about it. Think about it. Think of your priorities.
We need to exhaust the legendary resistance.
Yeah, fuck it. Spend the 2 key points. 2d4 again.
I rolled exactly the same, Vesper. You might do it. Let's roll the 2d4.
I rolled exactly the same.
Wow, rigged!
He fails the saving throw. He's going to use his second legendary resistance to succeed, and you launch him off with the Crusher. I'm gonna need you to roll the damage now from both of your strikes,
Yes.
please.
He's always going down, going up, going down, going up.
It's workout day.
One is 9 damage.
9. Okay.
And well, that bounced out of my tray somehow.
Illegal.
That one is max damage, so that's 12 damage.
12 damage. Well, this.
Cool.
All right. So, Vesper, you run up, you jump into the ship, and Vesper just hops, touching the railings of the ship before whacking down once. Poof, and then the second hit. How do you do? How do you push him off, Vesper?
I'll do the baseball swing.
The classic.
Just like
You hit him
right
out.
in the gut.
Right in the nut.
In the gut.
Oh. I mean, he's your enemy, but no need to. You don't need to do him like that. Right in the guts, he is launched off. As he falls down, I'm gonna roll twice. I forgot. I should have rolled damage for him falling down. So I'll roll twice from the other point. He takes a little bit. But you also notice that once again, he's not taking as much damage as you'd expect, Vesper, compared to the damage he takes from Silver. Right, Vesper, that your turn?
That's it. I got nothing else.
He's gonna use his last legendary action of this turn
There we go.
to jump up. Actually, no, yeah, he can do that. Yeah. Falling down. Everybody except Emily and Agnar, I need you to roll dexterity or strength saving throws for me. Beat a 16.
This
I'm
time-
going to roll at disadvantage because it's the first one I do
Indeed.
after that thing.
Oh, that's an 8.
Yeah.
Ay.
16 for me.
You succeed,
Okay,
Violet.
that's still not bad. What is my? Oh yeah,
No, it's
27.
Not. Sorry. It's 11.
So 11 fails, and what were you, Vesper?
27.
Oh, you're fine. So
I
the
rolled
one-
an 18 and a 17, so.
The ones who
and then my
failed.
bonus plus 10.
The ones who failed take. I rolled really high on this one, guys. 18 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone. Haj'Draal was already prone.
Already are.
Double prone.
Violet is prone. Yeah, Haj'Draal, you just sink a little bit deeper into the ship.
Looney Tunes.
But yeah, that's going to be his legendary action. Last legendary action of this turn, bringing us to Mick's turn, or excuse me, Haj'Draal's turn. Mick's not there.
Okay.
He's with spirit.
So Haj, to get up, back up, it's use half your movement speed, right?
Correct, indeed.
So Haj, looking a little bit hurt. He's gonna channel his strength on one arm, and then after a little budge, the second one, to finally get his ass up. And then As he starts softly panting, he'll grab on to his talisman of Dalgar, and he's gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds on up to 6 creatures, which means all of us.
Yeah. And I can't use my reaction to stop that because I can't use reactions.
Yay! So that's a 3d8 plus 5. I'm pretty sure this is not gonna let me. Yep, I'm gonna have to roll it.
Yeah, roll it.
3d8 plus 5. Rage. 16.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Could be worse.
Okay.
16 hit points back to everyone as Haj'Draal brings in his magic. Yes.
I'm above half.
Fuck. I don't get a turn that way. Okay. So if you're above half, he's no longer blood crazed, which means he's gonna regain a little bit of his smarts on that. But nonetheless, your wounds heal once again as Haj'Draal gets up. Is that your turn? Are you gonna move? Do anything else?
Yeah, that's
That's it.
Oh wait, you can use reactions, right?
You can't use reactions. If you want to move away, you can.
Yep. Okay, of course. See ya, bitch. I'm gonna go over here.
Oh my
Strategic. Abandoning my friends for strategic reasons.
All right. Very well. We're gonna move the cutter a little bit.
Nice.
It's gonna go in the same direction a little bit more. There we go. And that brings us to his turn. You see him. He charges, leaps forward, and is going to try and spear Emily again. Away into the sand. Emily, I'm gonna need you to. You're stunned.
I'm stunned.
Oh no,
yeah.
that's
You're gonna automatically fail this. It's still one attack that he wastes, but he's going to spear you. Ah! I almost moved the entire ship. I know, guys. I'm so sorry that you feel so bad about the things that are happening. I do too, believe me or not. I'm gonna say he's a pretty big boy, but you guys are gonna go there as he spears you. Both Vesper and Violet, you have attacks of opportunity. So there's a chance you can stop this, right? Or you can stop him from attacking Emily now, right? If you do anything to, well, stop him. Both of you have attacks of opportunity. Who's gonna take it first?
Since
ahead.
my knockouts are always failing, I will try my knockout.
All right, very well.
You're prone, aren't you?
I am.
She is prone, but she can still strike up.
She can? Okay.
Like,
She's trying to grab his foot.
Literally punch up.
Yeah. I'll let you do
okay.
it without disadvantage.
Okay. I'm gonna fail, y'all. I always fail.
Nah.
Oh, that's roll 20!
Let's go!
That succeeds on the hit, but you're trying to knock him out as well, right?
Yeah.
All right.
The knockout is 18 DC again.
Constitution? He's going to use his last legendary resistance to resist the knockout strike. And now, roll the damage, please, for me. This would be adding 1d8 to it, because he has damaged you guys before.
So, can I use the divine things on
Divine
this
Smite?
one?
You can use Divine Smite. Yeah.
And can I use the Swift Revenge as well? Because he attacked?
Yeah.
And this is natural 20, so it's...
Yeah, so which means the 4d8 are going to be doubled.
Yeah.
The 4 ring. Then don't forget your combo dice as well. This is going to be a lot of math, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
Please bear with me. Please bear with me.
Sit tight, guys. Okay, Violet. Before you do the big boys, let's do your regular damage without the smite, okay? Because I need your physical damage. So combo plus the regular strike.
Okay, the combo is 1 to 10. Okay, wait. Okay. I'm so nervous. Okay. So, the combo is 6, so doubled, 12.
Okay. Halved to 6 again.
Yeah. So the unarmed strike, normal. It's 7 doubled, so 7
Okay.
plus 6. The thunder, the lightning.
Oh, now 6 is lightning now.
It can be thunder, actually. Since he does lightning, he probably is resistant to lightning.
Okay, no, it's fine.
So I'll do thunder.
Okay.
Okay, this was plus 5 of the modifier.
Okay. Okay. Now, smite.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
48.
Okay. 13.
Doubled?
And then doubled.
26 points of
26.
smite damage. Look, Violet, this looks like a desperate move. You're on the ground, punching up. It's a critical hit. Please describe to me how your second Divine Smite is.
I mean, as soon as I see Emily going with him as well, she's going to try her best to just get up a little bit and try to punch him in the knee to see if she can outbalance him or make him lose his balance, while the vines try to again penetrate his bones.
And just like that, you guys see roots come outside of his knee, and you see it buckle. Violet, you sense the bone in there almost break, but then through some unnatural measure, it resists and pushes back, and you're unable to knock him out. But Vesper, you have a strike there. You have the opportunity to still hit him with your staff.
Let's go.
You gonna do it?
Yep, and I'm gonna try to put stunning strike on it as well.
Okay.
Please. Please. 16 plus 12. That hits.
That is going to hit.
Okay.
Stunning strike.
Okay. Yes, and 2 more d4 coming off of it.
Okay.
Oh, let's go.
Please. Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7. Please.
He fails the saving throw. And as he pushes Emily out with a spear, you crack him right in I would assume the spine. How is it that you managed to stun him in this moment, Vesper?
I'm going for like hitting him in the back, just like aiming right for like the kidneys, where it really hurts.
All right. And although he is unnatural, there is still a humanoid nature to him, and you manage to whack him straight there with all the power you have, and you hear a crack as he falls down and tumbles, stunned and unable to continue his turn now. So
Damage.
roll your damage, yeah.
Damage. 7 plus 6, 12, 13.
13 points of damage. That's all right. There is one thing, however. He does not look one bit hurt.
I had a feeling.
All right. So that is
Emily's
going to
still on the
be.
boat, right?
Yeah. Oh, Emily is not on the boat. Emily is outside the boat with him. But all of you are, and he cannot do anything. He cannot do his legendary actions. He cannot do none of his actions. Nothing, because he's out. Stunned. Yes.
Did I take damage?
From
Because
falling,
I was
yes.
prone. Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that, but yeah, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm exactly at half.
It triggers the blood craze, but he's stunned, so good for you, or else that would have hurt.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be his turn. He can't do anything. Violet, it's yours.
I will jump to him. that fall attack on Dark Souls, you know?
Yeah, plunging attack, yeah.
The plunging attack. I will instantly jump, and since he's stunned, it's at advantage, right?
Yeah, it's an advantage.
And as a bonus action, I will do Thunderous Smite.
Alright, bonus action Thunderous Smite and attack at advantage. Go ahead.
And if you need to do a strength saving throw, 16. Do you still need to do since you're stunned?
That is interesting. I don't know if it's just for dex or for saving throws. Let me check. You can start rolling the damage if you want.
Yeah, I mean, not the damage, the attacks.
Oh, right, yeah, that too. He's stunned, so it's at advantage. Yeah, he fails automatically, the strength save.
Okay, so he's pushed 10 feet away.
Very well.
But, okay, I'll do that on the third attack, or the last one.
Very
so
well.
26,
26
27,
hits.
17.
Misses. Okay. You can still do bonus action Thunder Smite in the second one, but this is a matter of like you have to, when you activate your Thunderous Smite, you have to use it immediately after. So this is a matter of, would you have known, you know, that you could miss an attack, and hence maybe just doing it on the first would have been better.
Since he's stunned, doesn't she get advantage?
She did roll with
Yeah,
advantage.
she did,
I
you
rolled
did,
with
okay,
advantage,
okay.
yes.
So it's either on the first one, or I would say you would not do it on the second.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll do it on the first one, and then I'll jump again and
Alright.
do the second one.
He's pushed 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
Whoops, no. For him, it would be a little far longer because he's big, so... That's 5 feet movement for him, that's 10 feet movement for him.
Bye!
Okay, I will do the thunder damage first.
Yeah?
So it's a 2d6. 6 damage. Thunder.
Alright.
And then... Did he damage Emily with this?
Oh, I fell
yeah,
because of him, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say this
Well,
counts
another
as that.
Okay. So... 7 radiant
7 radiant.
and 4 bludgeoning
7 radiant for bludgeoning, okay.
plus 5 bludgeoning
Okay.
plus 6 thunder.
6 thunder.
Oh, sorry, and I still need to roll the other attack, the one with no... 4 bludgeoning plus 6 lightning.
4 bludgeoning. All right. So are you moving towards him then? Melee with him for the second attack?
Yes.
All right, then move your character there, please. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right, as you punch on him.
Actually, I still can go a little bit back, right?
Depends on how much movement. You're halved in the desert, so I don't know.
Yeah, I have 30 feet. Oh, right. I jumped from the
Yeah.
Did it count as movement when I jumped?
Yeah, it counts. It counted at least as 5 because you have to move at least 5 to get out. So yeah.
Okay. Then I'll stay here.
All right. As you're punching him and you're dumping all of your strength into him, his body is wounded, but or it's you notice the impact, right? But he doesn't look bothered. He's like, as he's stunned, you see him try to grasp for his head and his back, kind of almost sinking his claws into his back to touch the very nerves on his body, but he doesn't look particularly hurt.
Do I remember if the bracers I have are silver?
They are, yeah. The ones, the light weavers, they are made of silver.
Okay.
But he's still stunned. He's still there and stunned. So after Violet, we have arrows incoming. Arrow for Vesper and Haj'Draal. Natural one for Vesper misses. Haj'Draal, that's a 28.
For the yeah, by 1.
So that's going to hit. You no longer have the +5 because you no longer have Big Boy covering for you.
Oh
so
yeah, then by a lot.
12 points of piercing damage to you, Haj. Vesper, I need you to roll an intelligence saving throw for me.
17 plus 1, 18.
You just succeed. And the arrow indeed misses you, and hits the deck, and you hear it brrr, and then vanish. Arrow for Haj'Draal. That is, or excuse me, not Haj'Draal. Agnar. That is going to hit Agnar. He's still fine. Still got a lot. All right, arrows are done. It's Agnar's turn. Agnar's going to return to the helm, next to you, and he's gonna once again forego his action to start steering the boat, or the ship, excuse me. That brings us to Emily. At the end of your turn, intelligence saving throw with advantage for me.
So now you gotta roll the damage. D8.
8 points, Emily.
8 damage. Okay. So 14 so far. Oh, wait, that's not regular damage. It's
Psychic.
for them. It's damage, but it's just for the max health, right?
No, it's for
No.
both you and the max health. So
it's both,
It
okay,
damages
okay.
you and then
Damage.
reduces max health.
Okay.
I rolled max on this.
8.
Taketh! Ready!
Sorry. Just mathing. Okay.
Perfectly
Oh,
fine.
and the math for half of my HP is always updated whenever it
Indeed.
decreases.
Indeed.
Yeah. So I have to update that. I'll update it next. And now I'm stunned. I'm no longer. I am still.
You're still stunned.
10
you need...
feet.
Yeah, but
I'm
you are
still
within
on
10
10
feet.
feet. Yeah, so I can get the advantage.
Indeed.
Let's see. Intelligence saving throw. 15.
That fails. That fails. That you need.
18. 18.
I don't remember actually. Let me.
It's 18.
It was 18.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 17 for this one. For Blood Curse of Insanity,
Okay.
it's 17. So you literally need just a little bit more, just a little
It's
bump.
okay. It's
All right, Emily, you're stunned. You're in
I'm
there.
stunned. I'm here.
In that moment, Emily, you see in your mind, as you are stunned, that vision of flames, the tavern, the door to the tavern, and next to you, looking at it, you see a woman that you had seen before coming to your ship. A woman of dark elven nature with long black hair and no eyes is there looking at the house. Come on, darling, just give it up. You don't need this. Not as much as we do. And she's trying to penetrate into your mind. This is the stun. It's nothing extra other than the stun, okay? But for the flavor, you see the woman and not him trying to reach into your mind.
All right.
All right, Emily, that's gonna be your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Vesper, it's you.
I think it's time. Emily? Think pink.
Oh
You
my
are
god!
no longer stunned.
Yay!
Hey, nice.
Awesome! Yay!
Thank you.
It's funny that I just did that thing because just as you see that woman, you see another woman in front of that one. A pink lizard folk bitch slapping the other woman and waking you up from the stun as you come back to. You are no longer stunned. Well done, Vesper, and well done, guys. All right, Vesper, anything else? Sorry. What is it, Emily?
I just have a question regarding the max HP.
Yeah.
Will it like reset on long rest, for example?
We were going to have to figure that out after.
Okay. Alright. Please continue.
Right, Vesper, anything else?
I will then use my movement just to get to her and put myself between the puppy and her.
Very well. Okay. So,
Bye.
Vesper, at the end of your turn, he's going to lose the stun.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I can't help. I can't help her move, but I need her to get. I need to protect her.
Of course. All right. So, Vesper, that ends your turn.
Yes. I try to block her a little bit better.
As you end your turn,
You wretches.
he's going to use his legendary action. Actually, this is interesting because he can use legendary actions at the end of your guys' turns, but he lost the stun at the end of the turn as well, so it's simultaneous. I'm gonna say at the end of your turn he can't do anything. I will not use his legendary actions now. Now that I think about it, it makes more sense that he doesn't get to use them still. Which brings us to Haj'Draal's turn.
So, to speak, it doesn't require an action innately, right? Like, for example, Agnar spoke while doing an action.
Exactly, yeah. If it's like a quick communication thing you want to do, you can
Okay.
go right ahead.
Okay, so Haj'Draal, looking down from the ship, he sees Emily pretty hurt. So he will once again grab his talisman of Dalgar, and this time, as he fixates on Emily's position, he's gonna close his eyes and go into this quick but deep prayer to Dalgar to give his friend's aid, singular aid, and this chant will start emanating some bluish, briny, and salty smelling energy from him that propagates and then ushers over to Emily as he casts 7th level heal on her, restoring 80 hit points.
80 hit points instantly. And Emily, as you feel the water wash over you, the wound you had festering to your left closes.
Nice.
And you regain all of your max hit points from the cast of heal.
I have something to say to the
Haj'Draal.
DM.
Yeah.
I am above half HP.
You guys are all trash talking me today. All right. I deserve it. All right, you, with a wave of energy, heal back up. You have regained your consciousness. You have regained your life essentially here with your friends. All right, Haj'Draal, is that your turn?
With this, after Haj'Draal does this prayer, he'll open his eyes once again. He'll turn to Agnar, and in a classic captain fashion from his old sailor days, he'll turn to Agnar and he'll yell, "Forwards! Run him over with the ship!"
All right.
Let's go.
Very well. Well, fuck. So that you end your turn there, yelling that to Agnar. He's gonna start steering it, but let's see what happens, because now our boy gets to use one of his legendary actions.
I am done with all of you.
And he's going to jump up, and this time, not at Emily, but because he's not on a blood craze, to the one who just healed Emily to full.
You're next.
And that brings us to his turn. The ship is going to turn. Agnar is going to manage to... Oh, wait!
What?
Goddamn.
Agnar is going to manage to not run everybody else over with it. Because he's good. He's good like that. Gonna move here, and he's gonna start turning it. Oh, Agnar stayed behind. Oh well. C'est la vie, mon ami.
You are
And he's-
upside down now.
Yeah. He's gonna start turning here. Okay, let me put Haj'Draal.
Everyone is spinning like Emily.
Everybody does a headstand.
Put Haj'Draal back. Actually, this would be like so. Haj'Draal was at the edge of the ship, and he's going to strike you, Haj'Draal. Okay.
Gotcha.
Bonus action. He will. Blood Curse of Insanity on you. I need to roll an intelligence saving throw. You need to beat a 17, Haj'Draal.
He's 10 feet away from me, so he has
Yeah.
advantage.
He has advantage on it.
Please. I'm rolling like shit today. Okay, 10. Never mind.
Those thoughts, the fear, the doubt that you had in you, flashes of your brother, flashes of your friends dying, consume your mind. You are stunned for 1 minute. Repeat saving throw at the end of each of your turns, and reduce max HP and take 1d8 damage at the top of your turn. But he's gonna
Getting stunned, I can't use a reaction, right?
You cannot.
Okay.
He's going to strike you now at advantage. First strike.
So I didn't take any damage yet, only at
No.
the next turn, okay.
Exactly. So I rolled shit. Even with advantage, that is an 16.
Misses.
16 misses as he hits. Your armor protects you, and he scrapes the armor with his claws. That is very big. 24.
Barely, yes.
24 hits. Huge. 30. So 2 strikes hit. I'll do the physical damage first, and then I'll do the lightning damage because you take half because you're resistant.
Yeah.
And you're within 10 feet of Violet, which means you would also take you take a quarter damage from the lightning.
Oh yeah? Okay. I'll take it.
So that is... Oh no, you'll take half because you are vulnerable to his right damage. You took the Howl of the Shattered back then.
Oh,
So
okay,
for
okay.
physical damage, you are going to take 21 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And for the lightning, I'll give you the halved number. You take 4 points of lightning damage, already halved. As he hits you there with that. Are you at half HP?
Yes.
You are. He's blood crazed. But before we deal with that, he still has 1 bite attack he can make to you, which is 27 to hit.
Hits.
You take... Oh, actually... I'm so sorry. He's not going to make a bite attack against you. He's going to use his Accursed Strike. You take... 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Plus... 6 points of psychic damage as he sinks his, or it shouldn't be bludgeoning, it should be piercing, as he pierces your chest with his claws. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. No advantage? No advantage?
No.
Or...
No advantage here.
Wait, why is this? Is this a concentration? What?
Constitution
No.
Natural 20.
No, it's not a...
You succeeded.
Okay, wait, my bad.
Oh.
Do I reroll or is it the first roll?
No, I'm gonna ask you to reroll. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's D&D Beyond. Okay, 6 plus 3, 9.
You're gonna fail. I need you to roll a d4 now.
4.
You, as he sinks his claws within you, he pulls them out, and you see, even you guys from under the boat see just a gouge of blood pour out of Haj'Draal. You take 8 points of necrotic damage out of that as he digs blood out of you, and you see his claws glow with that same blood. That's going to be his turn. He is going to stay put now, which brings us to Violet's turn.
Violet will immediately jump up the boat, and with a foot on the rail, she will try to jump to the other side.
Okay, acrobatics check for me, please. It's hard to maneuver through him.
14.
14 is enough for you to do the movement, but you will take a little bit of damage from him as he snaps you. You take just... I rolled the 1. You take 1 point of slashing damage as he...
Okay, as I jump and he tries to attack me, I quickly punch his end.
Okay.
So I go to the other side. And with that punch, he's going to be at advantage because he attacked my friend.
Correct.
And I'm going to do a quick strike.
Quick strike, alright.
Please. Natural 20.
That hits. Quick strike hits, go ahead.
A 20 and a 2. Jesus Christ. Okay, with the quick strike, I don't have anything, but I will do on the next one.
Very well.
If he fails the Constitution saving throw on the next one, he gets stunned
Alright.
instead of knocked out.
Alright.
Okay.
Which means this is a combo you would succeed if you did that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's important.
If I succeed a combo, something Vesper can do.
Correct.
If I succeed a combo. So be aware, go read.
I
Go
think
read.
it's your feat, Violet.
It's your feet,
It's
yeah, not
probably
mine.
my feet. It's something I can do. Go read.
I'll tell you, don't worry about it.
Okay, no. Okay, targets upon which Violet completed a combo have a disadvantage on saving throws against stunning strike until the end of Violet's turn. Additionally, Vesper's first successful attack against a creature stunned this way recovers 1 key point. Vesper.
Yeah.
And Violet's first successful attack against a creature stunned this way recovers 1 combo die.
Alright.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the dice. It's okay. Wait, it's 1d10.
I have never seen you guys so flustered in any battle.
So the 1d10, the bludgeoning, is going to be already doubled 6,
6.
and the unarmed strike 4 bludgeoning damage already doubled.
Okay.
12 thunder damage already doubled.
12 already doubled, okay.
And 5 blunted wait, the plus 5, it's also doubled.
No, the modifier is
Modifier?
never
Okay,
double.
so 5. I think it's all.
Okay.
I don't have
For
any
the quick
more
strike?
anything to add. Okay, so this was for the quick strike.
Yeah.
So the next one, it's not at advantage, it's normal. Unless... Am I flanking? I'm not. I can't flank.
No, yeah, you're not.
Come on. 16. Health.
16 is going to miss.
17.
19 is going to miss as well.
Okay.
How much movement do you have?
I still have plenty. I had 60 feet.
60 feet total. So you were where?
I was right next to Vesper. I was there. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was
You-
there actually.
If you want, you can move into a flanking position.
Yay!
If you want to get the advantage.
Of course I want.
It would be here. Okay, so roll again.
So I'll roll again one of them.
God, what the fuck is what the? Okay, whatever. You're flanking.
It's the
I
diagonal.
rolled another natural 20. I don't know what's happening.
All right. Very well.
Oh god. I'm gonna roll the other one as well. It's a 2, so it's not going to.
So the
it's
natural
going to fail
20. That's still, you can still knock out if you want.
Yes, I'm going to try to knock out DC 18.
I rolled like a shit. That's a total of 7, which means he fails. He is stunned.
He is stunned. Yes. He is stunned. Okay. Okay, so bludgeoning. 16.
16
It's already
bludgeoning.
it's already doubled, so
Okay.
8. Right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Plus 8. Already doubled.
Mhm.
Plus 5. And the 12 lightning.
Mm-hmm. You keep punching him as hard as you can, aiming to stun him. You knock him square in the jaw. You seem to throw him a little bit. He's starting to show some wear and tear, in the sense that you feel like your hits are being less softened by his skin and by his strength, but at this stage he should be way worse than he is. He still seems, there's still a sense in you, although your goddess wants you to finish it, she wants you to kill him, there's still a sense in you that is just, why won't he just fucking go down? Right, Violet, that your turn? I will say,
Yeah.
You have your Thunder and Lightning activated. You can push him off the ship too.
I do. But he then just jumps again and deals a bunch
stunned.
of damage. Oh, he's stunned, right? If I push him, he's going. Can I try to hook so he goes the other way?
He's gonna go, if that doesn't work like that. He's gonna fall down over there. That's the best that happens.
Okay.
Take some damage from it.
Okay, I'll do that. Yeah.
All right. He's knocked down. You see him fall on his feet still, even though he's stunned. But he's on his knees now. All right, Violet, that your turn?
Yeah.
Arrows. That is natural 1 for Haj. That is a 24 for Violet.
Mm-hmm.
That is way lower for Agnar. She's gonna use the thing on Agnar. Agnar fails the saving throw. You see Agnar trying to take the helm and recoil from a hit that he doesn't seem to take. And you, Violet, take minimum damage, 10 points of piercing damage from an arrow that is fired at, in this case, the front of your shoulder, because you're starting to turn.
Oh, actually, as a bonus action, I will scream, "Run him over now! Run him over! Run him over now!"
And she took an arrow, guys, to the brain or something.
That kills people.
Not Violet.
Not Violet. She only becomes
Woman too dumb to die.
All right, it's Agnar's turn. He's gonna stay to take your order again. Try to run him over. Which brings us to Emily's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast where is it? Healing word at a Haj.
At Haj.
Yeah.
Alright.
5th level. Did it do it? No. Okay. So it's a 5 roll.
I don't know if you know this, but you can't cast a spell if you use Willing Word. Unless it's
I know.
a century. Okay.
I know. I got it. You'll see what it will happen.
I feel so loved right now.
Okay. 17.
Oh!
17 hit points back to Haj'Draal as a tune is played.
Do. And now, as my action, I'm gonna sing Song of Free to free Haj'Draal
Okay.
from his stun. And you hear Emily be like, Emily is here, don't be frightened. Emily is here, don't be stunned. Emily is here, don't be dominated. Emily is here, just be free.
All right, that is well worth the bonus that you get. Very well. So the next saving throw that you make to resist a spell or effect that would cause you guys to suffer one of those conditions, you guys. I meant to say at advantage and not disadvantage on the feat. It will be made at advantage. I noticed that the feat it has disadvantage written. It is advantage.
Where? No, it says who is paralyzed or whatever is immune.
Oh yeah, no, I'm so
And
sorry. I fucked up
The other
here.
part is for me.
Right, it's
Yeah.
for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. All right, then they are completely immune. You're right. I'm so sorry. I confused something. All right. Well, they are immune. You're the one with disadvantage. But Song of Free works. Fuck.
And
okay.
Haj'Draal, now you're
Is immune as well. He's no longer stunned.
Yeah.
Haj'Draal snaps out of it as he hears Emily's melody. He can't quite hear her voice very well from this distance, but he recognizes this familiar melody that just snaps him out of it. And he gets ready to combat once again.
Hell yeah, my brother in Dalgar. All right.
And I'm gonna move.
You're moving
Actually,
at half speed.
no, I'm.
You're moving 15.
Yeah, I'll move here.
Just one step. He's stunned until the end of Violet's next turn. So I'll say one thing, guys. You guys recover the key points and combos if it's Vesper stunning, not Violet, okay? So now Vesper has to layer her stun on top for you guys to recover regen points. Brings us to Vesper's turn. He's right there.
He is right there.
Stunned as well. You're very annoying, guys.
Likewise,
get the
my dear
memory.
DM.
You don't need to stun on the first one. If you only attack, you recover a key point. If you hit.
No, but she has to stun it because you guys only recover the key point if it's her stunning.
Wait.
I can't see the text, so it's hard for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then it would be Violet hitting it next time.
For her to
if I
yeah,
succeeded.
exactly. She would regen a combo and you would regen a key point. Imagine you stun him right now with your stun. The next attack will regain you a key point. They are at advantage as well. He's stunned. And it would extend his stun longer.
It would extend it, yeah. You know what? We do it. We do it. We try to.
Very well.
See
Go ahead
if
and roll
we-
the attack. At advantage, he's stunned.
15 plus 12, I think that is.
That is going to hit. Stunning strike.
Oh, a natural 20! Oh, for the second attack.
Okay, so the first one, is it a stunning strike on the first one?
Yes.
All right.
It'll be a stunning strike on the first one.
I rolled a 16.
Meets it, beats it, right?
Meets it, beats it for this one, yeah.
He beats it, yeah.
All right, he resists that stun. Second strike is a
Was
natural
the
20.
natural 20.
Are you also
But
stunning
I
strike?
don't have... No, I don't have the key point.
Fuck. All right, well, he's still stunned.
It's still a natural 20.
Still natural 20 as well, yeah.
Oh, damage. Damage. So the first one, 8. And then second one, which is the natural 20, 12. That's doubled already, 12,
Okay, got it.
18. With the bonus.
So, 15. Okay. whack him twice with your staff. You can use Crusher if you want to push him in any direction as well.
Into the boat. Might break
If he
it.
hits the boat, does he take more damage?
No, I say
Dang
he
it.
doesn't. You big boy, you strong boy.
The boat might
I'll
take
try to
damage.
push
Yeah,
him
I was gonna say that.
just like up a little bit.
All right, I say you can angle
Not into the
yourself.
boat. Yeah.
Do you
like
wanna?
that
Do you wanna?
direction.
Can you use Crusher on both attacks?
It is. What does it say? Any attack? Once per turn.
Okay,
It's
so
only
he's
once, so it's
he's
yeah.
pushed in that direction. He's a little bit, farther away from you at least, and you've cleared some space for you guys. Anything else you're doing,
My
Vesper?
bonus action kick sand into his eyes.
You can, but he doesn't have any eyes, so
That's true.
you also
I'm just mad at him.
you also just
Wait,
remember
no.
that never mind. I was gonna say something. Never mind. All right, Vesper, ends your turn, or are you moving closer to the ship?
I'll actually move. Oops, that's not how you move. I just want to put myself between
Emily and the
Emily
boy.
and yeah.
All right. Mick or Haj'Draal, it's your turn.
It's me. Alright. Haj, as he snaps out of it, he immediately gets, unofficially, in a way, inspired by Emily, although he's super battered and roughed up. He gets inspired by Emily, to stand his ground. So, he'll stand firmly, and he will take a hold of let's say his forehead, as it's one part of his body that is not covered in metal.
Okay.
As he does this, he once again grabs the pendant, he closes his eyes, and he starts channeling once again this familiar energy that was used on Emily. This magic starts pouring into his skin, kind of in a way almost moisturizing it. The dragonborn
Skincare routine.
yeah, skincare in this spell.
That's why his skills are
In
so
order
shiny.
to revitalize him, calling on once again, pleading to Dalgar for his powers, or so he thinks, because this power comes from inside him, and he casts healing on
All right,
himself to
another
regain
heal.
70 hit points.
Very well. You're no longer halved, right?
Yes, no longer.
Understood. Very well done, Haj. As the healing comes to you, as you break free, all of you guys are there listening to the song. You are currently immune to all of those status effects. You see Agnar now, Haj, as he has been commanded by you or asked by you and by Violet. He is beginning to turn the ship in order to steer it in both Vesper and Emily's direction. But you realize now as well, Haj'Draal, being an expert sailor, and although this is not a regular sea but a sea of sand, you can't keep running in circles. This is not going to be helpful.
Yes.
So just to keep, so you guys keep that in mind.
Okay, as Haj notices this, as he notices that if we keep steering, the ship will probably end up tumbling over and shit. He'll once again turn to Agnar, and he'll say, "We need to stop steering as much. To aft, go straight."
Understood. All right, Haj, at the end of your turn.
That's all. Yes.
We are running out of map, but so I'm going to move us to all of us to another position.
Hey, I love flying.
We'll move all of us to another position, and now the ship, Haj'Draal will move you after, will continue straight. He will adjust course. I'll move you guys after. He will adjust course to move straight and above this dune.
Dune.
Yeah.
Listen, Al Gabe.
The kid's gonna come back.
Whee!
No.
You guys are gonna be in the same position. Where are you going, Emily?
Oh,
She's like, I want to go too.
You'll travel to the same position. Both Vesper and Emily are a ways away now from everybody else. And as your turn ends, Haj'Draal, it is Yorick's turn. He is stunned until until the end of Violet's turn. Violet, it is yours.
Moral support.
Wait. I don't think I can do anything. I will say, Agnar, switch with me. You can shoot. You can shoot, right?
He will nod.
Okay, switch with me. I'll steer.
All right, Agnar will take a shooting position. Well done.
Do as much damage as you can.
The one that has silver.
All right. He had prepped another arrow before as well, so he has an arrow that he's been steering with on his hand that is burning. Now would be the turn where the arrows would fall, but the arrows are not being aimed at where Yorick is, and so you see them in the sky flying, but they don't find purchase in the ship. It seems to be too far away, and they end up falling down on the sand as you have outranged the shooter, it seems, for now. The shooter can move, and somewhere, wherever the shooter is, that could be what's happening. It will be Agnar's turn. Okay, I'm gonna ask you, I only want 2 people to answer this, okay? I want Vesper and I want Emily to answer this. And this is fully above the table, okay? He's going to fire something that has been fired at you guys before. He is going to fire an ash arrow at a silvered ash arrow at him. Now you see that he's blind, that he's attacking you, but the last time that you guys inhaled that ash, it wasn't good for you. Okay, so I can throw the ash arrow at him, right? And it will do what the ash arrow does. You guys might have to hold your breath, or it will affect you as well.
Okay.
What effect did it have before? I don't remember.
It seems that you were weaker at resisting things.
Okay.
You're gonna hold your breath, but I'll tell you, if you spend too much time in it, it doesn't matter if you're holding your breath. It's gonna start affecting you anyway. Because it's not just regular smoke. It's magical.
It's magical.
It has an effect. It has a purpose. Do you want to take this?
I'm okay with it if you are.
Yeah, I'll just. Yeah.
All right.
I'll try.
This arrow is fired. Let's see if he hits. He's stunned, right? Yeah, he's still stunned.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not.
He's
No, he's not. Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
At the end of
it's-
Violet's
it's an-
turn, yeah.
Regular hit. Oh, that is a bajillion. Thank the fucking Lord. That is a 24 to hit. He's going to hit 6 plus his modifiers. Okay, give me a moment. You see this arrow sink into the werewolf's cheek, kind of through it, and you see it explode with ash around you. You guys hold your breath. He is not gonna hold his breath because he's fucking badass, so he's gonna make the saving throw, or has to. He's going to fail. And as the ash begins surrounding the area, I will draw you guys the area. It will be centered on him. It's the fireball area, so that is going to be 20 feet. Ah! There you go. 19.9. Fuck it.
Close enough.
Emily, you can see the outside from the wave of ash immediately. Vesper, you might have to use your senses to navigate this a little bit. But he now has disadvantage on all his saving throws. And our boy Agnar can see through ash. And so he's going to fire 2 more arrows at him, silvered. First roll is going to fail. The second roll is a natural 19, which is going to hit. And it is silvered. For... I'm sorry, guys. I'm a player in my own game now. He's gonna have to make a saving throw. He fails his saving throw. You see, you're right next to him as the ash is pouring out, as these silver arrows hit him. Silvered weapons remove his usage of legendary actions. So he is out of legendary actions as he is hit by the silvered arrows here. And he failed the saving throw. He has to fail a saving throw afterward to see if he loses them. He failed it. He loses the legendary actions. You see him try to remove the arrow away from his eye and pushing and shoving at the ash. You see it's really a lot thicker than smoke. That's going to be Agnar's turn. Emily, it's going to be yours.
I'm going to move here. I'm outside. I can breathe.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do another song. I'll sing Song of Cool this time.
All right. I'll also remind you. I don't know. I remember. I'm so sorry. I remember we had this conversation earlier. I told you that you did not spin the charges on your dimension door.
Yeah, you did.
Right. Okay. So you still have that available to you if you want to use it, and you can also hold it if you want.
But like.
Yeah. No, for sure. I'm just saying.
The area and etc. Yeah.
I just didn't remember if this if I had told you the thing correctly.
Yeah. Even if I had lost some charges, I would still have enough.
You still be able to use
it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all good. So, Song of Cool, and this one, just to explain, I'm gonna sing a song until the end of my next turn. All allies, but not me, within 30 feet of me that can hear the song will gain a +2 bonus to their attack rolls and saving throws, and it would be a +4 if the song that I sing or tale told is specific to one or more characters hearing the song or the events currently happening. And my song would be a hungry puppy wants my shoulder, and ghost arrows sting, but they can't attack my big mouth, so I will sing.
Oh, wow.
All right. You take
Very
the
nice.
+4 bonus. Well done. All right. You have that bonus as well. Vesper Tackle saving throws at a +4 for this. But, guys, you lose the immunity from Song of Free because she's now playing another song, okay?
It will like only last until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, you have to keep replaying it.
Yeah.
You have to keep
basically.
replaying it. So yeah, you're gonna lose that immunity, but well done. Bonus action for anything?
No. Yes.
I don't know. You can't quite see Vesper, but you know kind of whereabouts she is.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration at her because she can hear me.
She can hear you.
And while I'm still playing the song, I'll just throw like a la 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 la.
All right, Bardic Inspiration dice for you, or die for you, Vesper.
Okay. Well, since I am in here, hold on.
All right, Emily. Anything else?
Nope.
It's Vesper's turn then. He can't use his legendary actions because he's been hit by a silvered.
I have my brain just turned off halfway through that sentence.
Perfectly fine. Stressful situation. I understand.
I have the dagger, right?
You have the dagger. You have one of the daggers. Yeah.
Can I look at it? Can I
The
see
one-
it in the ash?
The one that you would be able to see it,
Yeah.
holding your breath. The one that you're holding, I just roll d20 for me.
14.
The one that you're holding is not glowing.
In which case, I guess I'll give the puppy a few more whacks.
You have a few more wax? Okay, you are, while you're in here, although he's melee with you, you are considered blinded. Okay?
Okay.
But you have still the +4 to attack rolls from Emily's Song of Cool.
Okay.
And a D10.
So
And
it'd
it's
just be a straight roll, or
No,
would it
no.
be
You-
disadvantage?
You disadvantage, but you add the +4 to the roll.
Okay.
An extra +4.
7 plus 12 plus 4.
That is going to hit.
Okay, that's 1.
That's 1.
And 2 is 5 plus 12 plus 4.
5 plus 12 plus
Okay.
4? Yeah, that hits.
Numbers.
What's the disadvantage for a monk?
For anyone with a +12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, plus 12 is pretty strong. Okay, so the first one will be 6, 12, 13, and then the second one is 9 points of damage. Bludgeoning. And then I will. I heard Emily, right? So I
Yeah.
could know which direction to go.
I'm gonna say yeah.
So I will leave the ash just so I
Uh,
can be with Emily.
He's gonna try to strike at you. He doesn't have disadvantage because he has
That's fair.
blind sight. Give me a moment.
Yep.
Yeah. Regular strike at you. That is a 29. You take 12 points of slashing damage plus 10 points of lightning damage. You feel it in your back as you're running away, but you manage to move away towards Emily. All right, Vesper's at the end of your turn.
Yes.
Haj'Draal, you.
It's us, alright.
It's sus.
So, how fucking long are we? How far away?
How long are we?
How long?
We
We're
are
pretty long, I'd
long.
say.
Yeah, man. People on the boat looking pretty long right now.
Long, maybe.
Alright. So, Haj'Draal looking off into the distance. He sees Emily and Vesper running out of the smoke, and he how much is this ship? 15. Okay, he runs over to this side next to Violet, and he says, "Now we're gonna swiftly turn to them. Tonight, we kill this fucking dog." And as he says this, his eyes starts glowing once again with this blue electricity. He does seem a bit out of himself, and he starts charging this electricity in one of his hands, and he shoots it up into the sky in order to create this storm cloud with call lightning around this area where the wolf is presumably located within his vision.
All right.
What he supposed, I mean. And he casts call lightning, so it's a 60 feet cylinder, exactly
well.
the same area as the smoke.
Okay.
He's gonna cast it at 4th level, so that's probably not gonna work. No, it does not work. So that's a first he's gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, let me just create the cylinder for the I'm gonna just put it slightly to the side, but I'll recenter
No,
it.
that's it's 60 feet, not 120. It's a 60 feet cylinder,
This
which
is-
is
This is 60 feet.
Oh, that's 60 feet. No, that's 95. Well,
Yeah.
oh wait, no,
but
never
the,
mind.
The,
I'm
the,
dumb.
that's
I'm
the,
dumb.
the diameter, right?
Yeah, 60 feet. Wait, can I control 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius? Spell fails if you can see a point. Okay, choose a point you can see under the cloud. Okay, so the smoke.
You wanna
Each
do
creature
dead
within
center in the smoke?
yeah, that center in the smoke. Each
Oh.
creature within 5 feet of that point. Yeah.
He has to roll it at disadvantage, but he is pretty fast. Let me see. That is an 18.
An 18 meets it, beats it.
All right, so he takes half damage. You can go ahead and
Yeah,
roll
it
the
takes half damage from 4d10. But Haj'Draal is gonna use Channel Divinity to do max lightning damage on this
So that's
on
40.
this 4d10. So that's 40 lightning damage.
You guys see this gigantic bolt of lightning from the sky crack at the center of the smoke, and you see the smoke expand a little bit outward from it.
Oh yeah, and the somatic, the verbal component, I mean, that he uses to cast this obviously is your life is nothing, which echoes like a thunder.
I can't believe you're doing LTG references with Haj'Draal. All right.
Insanity.
So you do that. You strike him with the lightning. You guys hear the crack. You hear the thunder. You hear the boom. The two that are next to him, you don't even hear him cry. You don't hear him hurt. He must have taken the damage.
He likes
surely.
it.
But it's like I'm telling you. He doesn't. He is showing. He was showing damage last time you saw him, but he's still looking healthy enough to take all of you on, especially now that two of you are away from the ship. All right. So that's the end of your turn, Haj. That's gonna be his turn now. So.
What about the ship?
The ship is going to move, yeah. But let me just remove this from being stuck to him. Well, actually, no. You're right, I'll do the ship first. Oh, wait.
Where is he going?
Created another thing.
We're just drawing now.
Alright, so, Violet, you're moving the ship.
I will try to turn it as much as I can.
Okay. So you're doing what? You're steering the ship into the smoke. Straight into, or are you trying to do it at an angle?
Okay.
I mean, do I know if I turn and go, will I be able to?
You can run him through.
Okay. I'll try to go. I mean, I saw him getting the arrow and the smoke appearing around him, so
You're running
Violet
him through?
will assume he's in the middle. So
Yeah, 100%. You hear the crash as you crash the ship. So the ship has a blade that falls down into the sand for it to be able to. It will deal damage to him, but he's big. It might damage it because this is not particularly strong. This is frail. Okay. I'm gonna do something for you guys. Okay, so before I do anything, I will ask. You guys probably didn't remember this information, so I will ask. Knowing that the blade can be damaged, are you still charging into him?
We break the boat, we're stranded out here.
Yeah, I think it's a bait idea.
The question is, could the boat even like turn that sharp from that position? Like, could he
No, it could not do a full 90 turn. It's gonna go around and crash into it. The stunt cutter is very, very fast. I just did it straight at this angle because it's easier for me than
Easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
doing like that.
I think I'm not going to do that. I
Yeah.
will just turn the boat, not the boat, the
The ship,
cutter,
yeah.
in the direction we were going before,
Very well.
in the beginning. I'm
So-
not going to do that.
Okay, you're gonna turn the boat. It's gonna end up kind of around here, I would say. To go around, do the turn, and then come back in that direction.
Just a little bit to the right, so because I want to go. No, not the whole boat. Turn it the degrees to the
Okay.
right. Because I want to go further from the guy.
Yeah.
So if eventually they want to teleport, we are going to be far away from him.
Whoa. Okay, got it. Give me a moment. Okay, so you guys, I'll allow you to do that because that was... At this stage, I'd say that I shouldn't do that, but you guys probably didn't remember the blade thing, so it's fair for me to remember you, at least. But yeah, gotta think about these things, because sure, you would... You might have even dealt a lot of damage and killed him, but you would be stranded in the desert. And you kind of know the direction, but you're stranded in the desert where other things dwell.
Shouldn't we go a little bit further? Because we were able to go to him, so we could go...
Yeah, I would say around here, maybe. Do you want to move your characters in there? Because you have to turn the ship. Alright. So that's going to be the ship's turn. It's his turn now. Well. You see the wolf come out of the cloud of smoke, kind of still drifting away. Now that you look at him, he did not cry out, but you see the body is singed from the lightning. It fully hit him. It fully damaged him. There's bits of flesh that are coming out. He does seem weak. But he's still going to go, and he's going to go and strike you now, Emily. So, you had used Song of Cool, if I remember correctly. Which means something for me now. Give me a moment. Let me see. No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean something for me. I was gonna think if I am gonna do... What do I want to do here? Yeah, we're gonna have to go for this instead of that. Okay, he's going to strike at you first. First attack is gonna be a 27 to hit.
It hits.
27 hits. He's going to now, on the second attack, do Accursed Strike. 22.
It hits.
22 hits. So, second one is Accursed Strikes. Third one, 15.
Nope.
15 misses. And he's going to do the third claw attack. So, that is a 14. So, that misses as well. So he's gonna hit one regular attack, one accursed. So regular attack is max damage. So that is 15 points of slashing damage plus 8 points of lightning, which you are not resistant to anymore. As he carves out from your shoulder down to your gut.
I'm gonna do Inspired Yelp.
Go right ahead.
Ooh, max. Okay, 10.
10 points of reduced damage there as you... Alright.
A little sweet.
Accursed Strike damage is 8 points of bludgeoning. And 10 of psychic. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You need to beat a 17 for this.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. This is an effect, right?
Yes.
Is it for frightened, stunned, dominated, or paralyzed?
No.
No? Okay,
No.
great. Goodbye, me. Otherwise, it would be at disadvantage. Constitution saving throw. Normal. 5, 6. A 6.
So that fails. I need you to roll d4.
D4. 2.
2. You, as he, this time, once again, reaches into your gut the same way he did to Haj'Draal, and he pulls out and gouges blood. You sense that he leaves something there. And from Emily's stomach, strings of blood come into Yorick's hands, or the werewolf's hands. You know it's Yorick. The next attack, the next thing you do on your turn has to be an attack. It can be a melee attack if you want to. It can be a cantrip. No leveled spells. It has to be made against an ally.
Oh, okay.
Right? It can be just a melee attack, but you just have to try and attack your ally. I would say that actually in this circumstance, he is puppeteering you through your blood. I'm gonna actually make it exclusively a melee attack because he wouldn't know how to cast your spells, and he's actually not controlling your mind. He's fully puppeteering your body. But yeah, your next action has to be an attack against a friendly player.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, he's gonna use actually no, that would not be smart of him, or would it? It is. He's not blood crazed yet, so he's gonna use. Are you half HP,
No.
Emily? No. He's going to Blood Curse of Binding on Vesper. Vesper, I need you to make a Strength saving throw for me. Beat a 17.
You have a D10 still.
You have D10.
I do have a D10. So it's 12. Where's my D10? Right here. Oh, 9. 9 plus 12. So
Succeeds. You sense his influence in your blood, but you wrestle it off. Yeah, that's gonna be his turn. It's yours, Violet. You gonna keep using your action to steer?
Do I feel like do I need to have both hands if I want to go straight?
You can. I would say you can tie the helm and leave it if you just want to go straight.
Okay, I'll just want to go straight. I will second wind.
Okay.
I don't know what else I'm going to.
I have to
wind?
get the Lae'zel sound of second wind, or the fighter sound of second wind in Baldur's Gate 3, and just put it here, push it every time. I know we're going overtime, guys, but we fighting. If you can hold out just for a little longer.
So I'm gonna heal 18 HP.
Well, very well.
And as an action, I will cast Divine Sense to see if I can feel any more evil besides Yorick at 60 feet.
No. At 60 feet, do you find no other presence around you at this moment that is other than Yorick?
Okay.
Anything else?
Agnar! Full damage!
Full damage. Sure. All right. That ends your turn. At the end of your turn, legendary action Maul.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And I want to try to position myself in order to cover from the direction of the
arrows.
arrows.
Lower down to cover. Okay. He's going to Maul. He got his legendary actions back at the end of his turn. as he resists the silvering effect. He's going to legendary actions maul on Emily again. That is a 14. That's cocked. That is a 28. So one of them hits.
Mm-hmm.
13 points of slashing. 9 of lightning.
I'm blue.
Below half. He is now lasered in on Emily again. So that's going to be his legendary actions. Arrows flying in the air, once again targeting the boat as it comes back into whoever's shooting. Fuck. That is... I'm going to need you, Violet, to roll an intelligence saving throw. That's a natural 2. That's going to miss you with the cover.
Intelligence, I think I have a plus 0. 4.
A 4. You fail. You feel the arrow hit you. Although you saw it dodging, you take 10 points of piercing. It's minimum damage. Haj'Draal, I rolled a 2, so that is not going to hit you, so you are safe. Agnar also manages to avoid the arrow this time. It's Agnar's turn. He's going to aim silvered arrows at him again. He is no longer within the smoke. So... Does he bonus action prep another one? And just throw it out? It's a risk. He's not gonna do it. He's just gonna strike.
Does he have any stunning arrow?
No. First roll hits. Second misses. Third one hits. So 2 silvered attacks on him. Oh, whoops. I forgot to reduce it to half. Yeah. There you go. Saving throw to see if he loses them. He rolls a natural 6, so yes. Once again, the silvered arrows seem to make him recoil, and he loses access to his legendary actions. So, no more mauling, sadly, for me. Alright, it is now going to be Emily's turn. You can't do anything at the end of Agnar's turn.
Until his turn?
Yeah, until the end of Yorick's next turn, Yorick cannot use legendary actions.
Oh, but I have to do an armed strike.
Yeah, and a little punch at Vesper with your
Let's see.
turn.
A 4.
Vesper just looks confused.
I'm
Do
trying
you have to roll
fly.
it first to see if it hits?
Yeah. Roll the attack. Oh no, you rolled the attack. She rolled the attack. Yeah.
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 And I'm
But isn't that the damage of the attack? Don't
No,
you have
no,
to
no.
roll the attack to see if it...
No, she rolled it to hit. The damage will
Oh,
be
okay.
after.
It says roll
I'm
damage.
weak.
Okay.
I'm weak.
It's a button. I get
Yeah,
it
it's
now.
a button, yeah.
I get
Yeah,
it now.
and then like even if I did damage, my damage says 0. So
Because your strength is negative.
yeah.
So you see Vesper, this picture of Yorick standing above Emily and pulling strings of blood that cause her to punch you, but there's just no sauce in her arm, so you end up dodging it really easily. Although he flickered it fast, it seems that Emily's muscles can't even react that fast. And the
It's like
connection
the
is being made.
SpongeBob bean where she
Yeah.
flexes and the arm goes under.
Yeah. All right, Emily, that is going to have to be your turn. That is all you can
I
do
can't
this turn.
do. Okay.
Cannot do
Alright.
anything because of the Accursed Strike, which means Vesper, it's yours.
not much that I can do right now except throw some wax.
Throw some wax. You can also, if you want, you would not use your action if you just wanted to move Emily away. If you
I
wanna,
could move her away. Would it proc opportunity though on her?
It could. It could protect proc opportunity attacks. It would be either on her or you.
If I hit him and knock him back though, it wouldn't, right?
Very well done. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do that.
Let's go. Regular attacks.
Regular attacks. 11 plus 12. Do I still have the +4 as well? Or no? Okay.
Not
I
anymore.
can sing right now, so
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, and
okay.
it stopped at the
I'm
end of
just
my
curious.
turn.
So that would be 23.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. I'll do here. Ooh, a natural 20.
Okay.
Nice. So, can I hit him? No, it's only once per turn, so it doesn't matter. I'll do the knockback on the second hit.
Understood. Understood. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. So this is for the first one. 2 + 7, 10. And then the second one. 7. 14 + 7.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then he gets pushed back.
Whoop. 5 feet back, which means no more opportunity attacks.
Do I move in front of that one?
If you are dragging her, it would halve your half move. So you already halved. You'd have to push
Okay.
her halved again. But you still have your
So-
bonus action as well. Oh, but you don't have key points.
Right, I don't have key points, yeah. I spent them all burning the resistances.
Yeah. It was well done, though. It was well done.
So half, what is my movement? I have 50. Half of 25 would be
We'll just round it to
Numbers.
like 10. Well, I'll say we'll do 15
12.
feet anyway. We'll just do 15 feet
Okay.
anyway.
if I yeah, I'll try to pull her back the 15 feet then.
All right. Pull her back 15 feet with you. You guys both can move 15 feet in any direction. As Vesper's forcing you to move with her. Got it. Vesper, anything else?
Yeah, that I think
Will do.
is she still connected to him?
No. The connection
Okay.
breaks after the attack.
Okay. Okay. Then I'll just be like, Emily, can you get us out of here?
Please.
Please?
I'll try.
She'll do it. She'll do her best.
She'll try. So all we can do is try.
All right. It's Haj'Draal's turn.
Haj'Draal is gonna. He's gonna. So Emily's below half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see her pretty hurt right now.
Yeah.
Being dragged and everything.
Trying to
So
save this child.
Haj'Draal will. He will return the favor, and he will once again use this very watery magic. Send it out to Emily. This word that he says. What would be an adjective of heal that I would want to use? He will say revitalize. As he casts level 4 healing word on Emily. That is a 2d4. 2d4 plus 5.
Wait. So is that mass healing word or healing word?
It's a healing word, normal.
Then it should be 4d4, right?
4d4. Wait, so it's what
At level
level
4?
is it?
At level 4, it should be 4d4, right? Because it's a first level.
Oh, it is. You're right. You're right. Thank you, DM. You're too kind. Yeah, I
Nuts,
thought it was a
brother.
level 2
Very
for
fun.
some reason. Okay. 44 plus 5, which is my modifier. So 14 points of healing.
Thank you.
14 points of healing, getting back to Emily. Are you still half?
No.
Eh.
You know that might be bad for you.
For me?
For you all.
Yeah.
Because he gets
Well.
smarter when he's not blood crazed.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Haj'Draal, still have your action. Using your action for anything.
My action.
Is there any like those things that you throw to the sea to help people that are getting drowned?
No, there's
A
just
lifeguard.
ropes and ladders. You don't throw lifeguards in the desert. You don't need to float.
It could be like a circle. I don't know.
You throw a circle at someone. Here's
Like
a
a
piece of
ladder?
wood. So,
Or like a rope. You can throw a rope.
ropes
or...
and ladders, yes. But that's what I've been thinking you guys have been using to climb back aboard.
Oh right. I just thought we were jumping.
Some of you did, some of you can, but like Emily and stuff being helped up to be helped up faster without having to do checks on the moving ship.
Sure.
Right, Haj, action.
So Haj, with his bonus action, his left hand, no, actually, his right hand, his most proficient hand, heals Emily, and then he starts after to raise his right hand, which starts channeling the lightning once again, using his action to continue the concentration to call lightning. Once again, his eyes shimmering with lightning as he yells, "Sit down!" And he calls down lightning over to Yorick.
The lightning falls on the werewolf. He's gonna take half damage. As
He succeeded?
He succeeded on the saving throw. He rolled a whopping fantastic 29.
Fools. Okay, so call lightning.
4d10.
Let me check. Yeah, it takes 3d10 damage on a failed save.
He takes half
wait.
half 4d10 because you cast it at 4th level.
Oh no, but oh yeah, fourth level. Oh yeah, I did. Fourth
You did.
level, but he half as much, so that's a 2d10. Yes.
But you can roll
'Cause-
4d10. You can roll the 4d10, and then I'll have the damage. I'll cut it in
Yeah,
half.
sure. 4d10, 37 halved.
All right. 37.
That was
half.
almost max.
Yeah.
That was
It
that
was
was
3 tens.
that was
Damn.
that is a crazy roll. The lightning cracks on Yorick. And you see the smile on the wolf. You see bones crack into place as he flexes his muscles. The ooze, the black ooze that was on his chest, explodes out.
I will chase you to the ends of the earth, and I will murder you all. All of you. But you first.
As you have triggered something.
Oh no.
You have now, after 3 and something hours, triggered his phase 2.
Oh no. Ay ay.
You better run, better
So
run.
that is going to be your turn, Haj, bringing us to Yorick's turn. He jumps quickly, moving. Whoa, I just minimized the map. He's going to jump quickly towards Emily. And he is
Didn't
now...
the ship move first?
The ship moves first. It's going to go farther away, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Understood. Running out of map. We're going to say it's beyond the map.
Okay.
We'll bring you back. If it needs to be, we'll reset positions again. Run very fast at you. He is blood. He is no longer blood crazed. So he now has a little bit of a bonus that he could use. But yeah, so first of all, he's going to try and grapple Emily. Yes, Emily. I need you to roll an acrobatics or an athletics check at your choice. Oof.
Acrobatics. 16.
I rolled a 14 because I rolled a natural 2. He has a plus 12 to his athletics. He tries to grab you first, and you manage to spin around again and succeed to dodge his grab, which is going to change his things a little bit. He's going to go for a ravaging bite on you. Natural 1. He crunches on the air as you spin around again. Today is really not on my side. I spent fucking 4 hours fighting Mogan Elden Ring in co-op, and now I'm here rolling natural 1s in critical stages of this fight. He's used his Ravaging Bite. He's gonna now go for his other 3 attacks, because that's what he gets now. Or actually, should be 2. So that is a 27 to hit.
It hits. Natural 20.
Natural 1.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
It's fine. I'm on your guys' side. I just want you guys to see cool things. That's all. 11 piercing. Excuse me, 10. 10 piercing damage. And where's the lightning? 7 lightning. As he...
And Inspired Yelp.
Alright, to reduce damage. Go right ahead.
8.
8 points.
I'm below half.
You're below half. Ooh, that changes things. I just noticed something as well. You guys would have been all... You failed the saving throw. You would have all been vulnerable to his right damage. But let me... Yeah, but that would have been... Never mind. That would have been to another... Yeah, it doesn't recharge it back either. Never mind. What I was going to say. Okay. Is he gonna do this? What can I do here? He's blood crazed now. Yeah, he can't do that because he's blood crazed. Okay, that's gonna be Yorick's turn. Brings us to Violet. Violet.
So, Violet is only... Anytime it's my turn, since I'm so far away, I will cast Divine Sense to see if I sense some evil at 60 feet.
You do not.
Every time.
Alright, got it. The arrows.
Oh, and the find cover.
Can we see where the arrows are coming from? Can we...
They're coming from north of the map. The arrows at this point, you guys are out of the map. I'm going to say the arrows are not going to hit you this turn. Agnar still has a shot. He's going to fire another ash arrow on this one. Let's see. That is a 21. That is going to hit. Fires the ash arrow. That's the damage. You see the arrow strike him, and his body does not react. In fact, it seems that he is immune.
What?
But ash comes out once again of the arrow. He's going to have to make the saving throw. But this time he succeeds, so he doesn't have disadvantage on his saving throws. Agnar's going to fire his other 2 arrows. Misses. Natural 18 hits. And now, damage. I'm actually taking note of all of Agnar's damage. This thing just so I balance out what he does a little bit better. But once again, he is not suffering effects from the attack, but the silver is still going to affect him. Regular roll this time with a natural 5. He is going to fail. He no longer has legendary actions with Agnar silvering him. It's Emily's turn.
Okay.
You guys are currently with the thing on you. I'm gonna push it here, okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Dimension door tells me that I can go to a place that I can visualize.
Yeah.
Can I go to the sand cutter because I'm visualizing it?
I would say
But
so.
Yes? Okay. My question is because it's moving, but they're on top of it, so like...
I'd say you could visualize the direction and do it. I will tell you something though. You currently are melee with him. He has blind sight, right? But, you know, he might... blind sight lets him know where you are, and not necessarily fully see you, but he could... It's difficult. He has done it before with his blind sight. He could still do what he did the first time.
But wasn't that a legendary thing?
No, it was his reaction.
Oh, it was a reaction.
So you'll have to...
Since I'm not attacking him, he has his reactions now.
Yeah. Kind of
Can you
out
cast,
of options.
How many charges do you have?
I have 9 charges, and this takes 4 charges.
Okay, let's do this.
Are you? What's your health, Orda?
I'm not good right now.
So you can't just go away and try to cast it.
If I go
away,
again,
I mean, not be at melee range with him.
Yeah.
But he
just
will
touch
me.
Emily. That's what I'm saying. If you are if your health is kind of okay, you can risk the attack. If it's not, don't risk.
She's below half, so
Yeah. I'm not okay at all. The thing is, if I stay here, it's bad because I can't breathe. I have to move away. If I move away naturally by walking, I will trigger his attack of opportunity. It will happen.
We'll do this. I'll give you one chance to channel your own power into the wand as well. The wand doesn't allow you to do higher level castings of spells. Okay. But last time what happened was he amplified. He damaged himself to stop a 5th level, which is what Dimension Door is naturally.
4th level.
Is it 4th?
4th, yeah.
He would have had to do it anyway. So, what I'll do is, I'll let you roll an Arcana check, and if you roll above, I'm gonna set the DC for 16. I'll say you learn how to, you know how to channel your own magic, and you can use a higher level spell slot to cast the spell by consuming extra charges. All right. So, Arcana check, the DC will be 16.
People, I have +1 on Arcana. So, I need you all to pray with me.
I'd bless.
Can I give her my bonus d20?
Let's see.
Fire yourself.
I'll say, okay, Vesper has a natural 20 because of her birthday. Do you want to use it here?
We could get out of here.
It's up to the group. It'll be up to the group. It's the group gets natural 20 on each of you's birthday, so.
I mean, it's up to Vesper and Emily because it's Vesper's natural 20. So.
I mean, where we're at right now, neither Emily nor I are going to do anything to this man.
Yeah, we keep going away. So.
The only people that have been able to damage him have been Violet, Agnar, and Haj'Draal. We are not the people to be with.
Yeah.
You're using it?
It's your natural 20. Your decision.
I feel like where we're at right now, we're not doing anything. So,
Let's do it.
do you agree?
Fuck it, we ball. Let's go.
Fuck it, we ball.
All right. We use the free natural 20 here. You can cast a Dimension Door at a higher level. Now, Vesper, how are you giving your natural 20 to Emily?
We're in the ash. There's a giant werewolf breathing heavily in our direction. I take Emily by the face, like cup her face, and look at her, be like, now is the time. We have to go.
Alright.
Emily,
So-
you're gonna cast it. I'm gonna say, if you wanna cast it at 6th level, you'll have to spend an extra 2 charges of the wand to compensate for the extra levels. Is that fine with you?
Yeah. So it will be 5 charges. No, it's 4th. If it's 6th level, it'd be like 6 charges.
6 charges, exactly.
Yeah. Fine by me.
And just like that, both of you vanish as he tries to reach out, but he cannot do it at that level. It's not a counter spell, it's something different. You manage to move out of his reach into the cutter as it is far and far away from him. You look back and you see breaking through the ash and he's starting to run in your direction, but the cutter will outrun him easily.
I will hit Nitro. Turbo.
And sure enough, just as you go past the last dune and you start gliding, he climbs it up and he stays there, looking at you glide, and then you see him go and begins running in another direction, thus bringing us to the end of today's episode.
My gosh.
Bro, I was this close to just shooting a guiding bolt out of pettiness at him.
Now, I want to make something clear, guys. You brought him to his 2nd phase, and you guys consumed a lot of resources. Next time you fight Yorick, he will be weakened, because you succeeded in bringing him down to 2nd phase this time. Now, expect that if you fight him another time, you do not see anything that he could do. You only saw the savage bite, but it missed, so you don't know what he does.
And we saw him taking no damage.
Yes, you saw him being immune. Now, he will take, it will take you guys, he will have the regen legendary resistances, as you might expect. He will have new things, but nonetheless, you guys managed to weaken him with today's fight. So, great job. That was close. To be honest, if I didn't roll those 2 natural 20s, natural 1s, now at the end, it would have been, it would have gotten, we would have gone into me panicking for you guys. But great job. You guys dealt a lot of damage this fight. A lot of damage. A lot of damage. But then again, he is, as you can see, a strong individual.
Yes.
But well done, guys. Very well done. Once again, we'll be back next Saturday for whatever happens after this. I want to congratulate you guys for fighting wonderfully here. Well done. Clap, 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 clap. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.